There are legends and stories wrapped into great songs, sung by bards for all to hear. These stories tell those of great warriors, evil tyrants, brave children, and cowardly kings. Thrones and treasures cause wars, gods and devils play bring destruction. The desires of a dark soul may bring annihilation, while the bright heart of a boy king will try and save it. Men and women of nations answer the call to arms, to fight for their country, their home, their families. Marching to the sound of a war drum, the billowing of a ship's sail, under the great radiant one, under chords thunders in the dead of night. The sound of rain hitting metal as a soldier readies his shield, as he stares into the orcish faces of the legion. The guttural war cries strike his heart with fear, but his young king saddles his warhorse and rallies the men. A half-elven arcanist prepares a ritual in case the unblemished get too close. Lord and Chief Theophi checks his coalition of half-bloods and those who wait across the meadows with means to end him. Matthias stares into the burning pit, containing a great scourge on the land. He with his princes of peace delve into the devil's head to put an end to the rebirth of evil. Micah, in his old age, stands strong in his armor as Hector, the tyrant, assaults the dark world. With his shadow soldiers slaying the tyrant and ending the shadows, light shines once again. I am here to tell you a story, one of love, triumph, justice, and tragedy. A story that will echo throughout eternity. Cross every sea, ride every cloud, from the Isles of Setonia to the great city of Stamrin. Heroes and villains, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters all play their part. As Bahamut sits on his throne in Elysia, and the evil one fights his way out of hell, a group of misfits find their way through the valleys, the meadows, the mountains, and seas. I am here to tell your story, by the fire in every tavern, the square in every town, or the stage in every city I come to. What's in those stories for me to tell is entirely up to you. Welcome to Manola.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Chaos. We are Chaotic Cast, a bunch of dudes that hang out and play some D&D in our homebrew world of Redelion. We invite you to join the Chaos by subscribing to our channel on YouTube and following us on Instagram. We have some announcements to cover. So firstly, we would like to speak about our friends over at the Tale of the Manticore podcast. It is a semi-actual play dark fantasy D&D podcast that tells a story of dark awesomeness. If you're looking for something to listen to while working out or driving to your next locale or even taking a short rest in your local tavern, please check them out over at taleofthemanticore.podbean.com. Secondly, another friend we have made in the D&D world is Dungeon Crawler Audio, whose music now powers the chaos. If you are looking for an awesome soundscape full of various options with varieties of ambiance selections available to enhance your game, Dungeon Crawler Audio is for you. Dungeon Crawler Audio brings you assets to level up your role-playing experience. Check them out over at their YouTube channel, Dungeon Crawler Audio. Lastly, we'd like to show thanks and gratitude to Dwayne's World, our local game store that provides a ton of items and accessories that you see and play at our table. Dwayne's World is our one-stop shop for all things tabletop, comic books, and various other awesome nerdy things. Check them out on Facebook, Dwayne's World. Thank you, Dwayne. Travis, tell them about upcoming content.
Hey, we got more Manola review coming. More top 5 favorite videos.
What?
Painting with the DM.
What?
And more D&D 5e breakdown videos. Coming soon.
Hunter, tell them where to find us.
They can find us on Instagram at chaoticast.tv along with Twitch and Twitter.
Also, special announcement that I can say now, because this will debut before we are going to be at RobCon. Woohoo! Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert, show some of your fancy dice that we're going to be selling and possibly a giveaway.
RobCon, that's Robert's convention.
Robert's convention. It's
in his garage.
It's this camera, Berto, that you're aiming for, not that one.
Oh, we worked on that one.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Yeah!
Oh, shine.
We will have t-shirts, wristbands, there's going to be some giveaways. We're going to have a couple chaotic crates to give away. We're going to have a cosplay green screen video thing.
Yeah.
And Travis always makes fun of me because I say it wrong.
No, you said it right.
Good.
Cosplay.
What else was it going to have? There's all kinds of stuff. Anyway, we will release more. You can check out RobCon on their Facebook. Landon, is that where it is?
Yep.
Check out RobCon on their Facebook to check out all the other artisans and vendors that are going to be there. So,
It's pretty dope. I've been before.
if you're local, come check us out. And there you go.
Come see Jake the Snake Roberts. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's going to be legendary. It's
He's
going to be
the
legendary.
featured guest.
Also, have you noticed new layout?
Yeah, I did notice
New
that.
overlay courtesy of our production executor.
Has our classes.
Landon, show your face. Get
I was
famous.
about to say, didn't it just say Travis a second ago and now it says Craeloth?
Yeah!
What?
Yeah!
What? I didn't even know that.
What? Hey, do you want to trade seats?
They did have it wrong before when I first got here.
Duct tape and zip ties.
Duct tape and zip ties. As always, major thanks to
I'm Robert now.
as always, major thanks to Wizards of the Coast and the creators of Dungeons and Dragons for bringing the greatest tabletop RPG game to life, in which we all enjoy and love very much. It's made us the best of friends. Whoever did that, go outside. Shout out to Matt Mercer and the cast of Critical Role, as well as Jason Acevedo and the cast of Realm Smith for all their inspiration and support. I want you guys to know I'm struggling to get this out.
I cast
That is stressful.
Somebody else wasn't struggling enough to get that out.
There needs to be a spell to where it eliminates smell. You got silence and deafness, and now we need
Gust.
Yeah.
Gust.
Anyway, we love all you. We love all you guys. And we love all those guys, and we love all you guys.
I like it.
Love, love, love. Love's everywhere. With that being said, I think we're ready to jump into the chaos. Last we left, the fated.
Penis.
The fated few. My
balls.
phone auto-corrects.
Hate
Fated. The fated few. No. Fated few.
it.
You all have left the coastal marbled, or not marbled, coastal jeweled city of Maple Dock after resolving, I would say, overall political issue there within some of the government and upset
What's that doing?
population of Maple Dock.
Look at hills.
And as you all left that city, you were venturing across, ultimately with still kind of the main goal and heart of Craeloth's people that are undergoing trials and travesties in the western regions of Manola. Gathering more intel and learning more, and just taking some time to actually rest and think about what you may need to do. Your directions are somewhat unclear at the moment, besides to get to Norgel to try and seek out some help and a couple clues that have been given. Stopping in Bilgewald to restock and repair the ship and resupply. Ventured into the town and kind of saw a town that was undergoing fortifications for recent attacks not unsimilar to what Violet has seen recently. But after making a quick stop there, you trudged on through the sea, making your way to Cole's recent place of stay in Cogsdale. Spending the night there, as well as getting into the city some. You ventured into some of the casinos and the bars, went to the Soulcaster, freed Newt from the ring into a new body, and there hasn't been much communication with him yet. It seems he's trying to figure out really who he is now, more so. And who knows what has changed him within the ring itself. Besides that, you all made a deal. If you could, I wouldn't say really a deal. You just accepted an offer from the lead engineer of Cogsdale, Craeloth and Halliburton, made a deal to supply him with 200 nomatrons that will be launched in now 58 days.
When do we travel?
You are heading currently to Norgel as you left, and you have spent the first night heading that way, no interruptions, nice night to sail. The next day went by without worries, without any issue really, other than just boating. And then nighttime, Violet and Helios made their way up to the crow's nest. After having a somewhat conversation about the past and where Helios has been and what he is doing, there has been an attack in the night.
Just watching the video.
Craeloth, you were playing Chambers and Knolls or riding your Chambers and Knolls. Regardless, you were in kind of the eating area with a bunch of the swashies telling stories and jokes and drinking and whatnot. Cole, you was down there with your two Padawans working on some things. One of them being Thrash, kind of you took him under your wing from the semi-destroyed city of Bilgewald. And currently that is where we are. And I need you all to roll initiative. 25 to 20.
I haven't rolled anything yet.
21.
Nobody's talked to me.
Woo! Cleric!
Should I go with cracked marble, fireball, tie dice, or
Do the space with your initiatives out of this world.
I want to at least start it off right. Craeloth and Cole are unaware at this moment.
Does initiative still count?
Yeah, you still need to roll initiative, but you are unaware.
dick? I still don't. Nobody's told me.
Pick this one.
The tie dice.
Yeah.
Whichever one's your favorite,
The
dog.
tie dice.
I'm using the one you made me.
I'll also use that.
I was
Did you
gonna,
see
but then we
this?
paid
I like
on
this
it.
a lot.
Alright. 25 to 20.
21.
Okay.
Dang, cleric.
I've got to figure out where all this shit is. It's been
Deja vu.
someone reroute the tape. Wait,
Granted, if you did get that out.
every set of dice you buy comes with a nifty little dice.
I thought you said we were going to do that.
Have our own mid-roll ads.
No, we'll
just
probably
while
won't
we
do the
talk
boxes.
about
Ah, okay.
Because if you look,
this. Some of them are kind of chipped.
I think this one's the worst out of what I have.
But hey, it's not perfect. They'll be there to examine, so it's up to
Do
them.
that. That one,
That's only 18.
That's my favorite one. I love that.
I do too.
Alright, 20 to
Is this,
15.
Like, if you had like a dark
15.
purple, like,
Where's my box? I don't know if it's
dark space.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
15 to 10.
Wait, have you rolled yet?
No. He's not even got to
Robert, where's my box?
10 to 5.
Oh, my God's an ashtray.
That's it.
10 to 5, 10 to 5, 10 to 5. Robert, where are you? Last one.
7.
Okay. Violet, you're up. These two
All right.
ghosts are looming over you.
Oh, never mind. I can't remember what I was doing.
You all were actually just doing lookout. And then you were having a conversation. You was kind of telling Violet a little bit about the totems
Oh, yeah.
and your dad, kind of. And then it fizzled out because the ghost showed up.
I think I'm going with space dice. Tie dice let me down.
Space dice, baby.
Yeah, that was my second choice.
I'm going to.
I like the lava dice too, though. Magnum.
Fireball.
Eyeball.
If you look, it's a fireball.
Oh, well, my deck saved.
I'm going to use my channel divinity.
Is that the maybe we're going to start live streaming. You're a liar.
Channel divinity.
Hey, chat. Thanks for the Goombas. I don't know what they do on Twitch now. I don't watch Twitch.
Thanks for
I'm
the
just going with
Goombas. Oh, they said Goombas like from Marvel.
Here's your Amazon Prime free subscription on us.
Woohoo! Selling it. We're not on Twitch yet, but we'll get there.
Channel divinity, radiance of the dawn. Each hostile creature that doesn't have total cover within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw.
Dang.
Okay, so the one we'll say closest to me
Dang, cleric.
Each what within 30 minutes?
rolled a 4.
Each
Fails.
Each what?
And then the one
Hostile creature.
Not you.
farthest away from me rolled a 7.
Fails.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I've had her like 6 times since the barbarian stuff.
Yeah, I think you have.
They take 11 points of radiant damage.
It does more than you think it would.
11 points, or both of them, 11 points of radiant
Yes,
damage?
11 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then, that's my action.
Y'all realize I'm gonna be freaking useless, right?
You got a magic weapon, don't you?
I just magic.
Does the +2 count as a magic?
Yeah, it makes it magical.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Because technically, to make it a +2, it's like an enchantment, therefore it becomes magical. Yeah.
My other actions in combat include interact with an object.
I take and then bonus action. Bonus action. Spiritual weapon. Yeah, bonus action spiritual weapon. Then it is going to hit the one to my furthest away from me. Bonk.
What's it look like?
It is a flaming mace.
You can't say that. Ooh.
Mace.
Good. First part.
Good.
And it's a not good.
I thought it was funny.
Not bad. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Woohoo! What?
And it's about to go.
How come +10?
Dang, cleric.
Dang.
But I don't
11 points of force damage.
Ooh.
Force.
Is it radiantly forceful?
Is it dark side or light side?
Ooh.
Light.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Light domain cleric.
No, no, it's been
What was that one? Oh, 8. You said 8 points of force?
11.
11 points. 11 more?
It's been a while since I
7 on
watched
D8.
Star Wars. That's how Darth Vader sounds, right?
Dark Vader.
Alright.
Dark Vader.
That's like how my mom was. Hey, what is that? Dark Vader? Harry Potter. Is he the one that catches
Right.
the Pokemon?
That's Darth Vader, right? They went to throw the ring in that mountain or something.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Little short man
Yeah.
journeying across the world.
They couldn't get away, then they yelled energize and they brought him up with the beam.
Alright, the one closest to me is going to attempt to get its recharge. Nope.
So are there only 2 ghosts?
Yeah.
I will go wolf.
Fair. Can anybody else see the ghosts? I ain't scared of no ghosts.
I can't because I'm under the ship.
I just think
Can I
it'd be
multi-class
funny.
into a Ghostbuster?
I think it would be funny if they ran up top because they heard the commotion. Jesus Christ.
I ain't hear nothing.
Shut up. They heard the commotion.
Okay.
That's just said.
I
The
hear
one
nothing.
farthest away from me
Uh-huh.
is going to use Horrifying Visage. Each non-undead creature within 60 feet of the ghost must succeed. Well, that can see it, so just you two.
Literally everybody.
That can see. You got to succeed. I need a wisdom
Down here
saving
minding my
throw.
business.
That's good.
Well, turns out I'm undead.
Oh,
No, you're not.
plot twist.
Plot twist.
And
I don't want to bring it
undead?
out now, but
That'd be cool if it was though.
wisdom saving throw.
Hey!
Yeah, I got rolled real good too. 25.
Well, an 18 minus 1 is 17.
Succeed. Good job, boys.
I like these dice. On sale at RobCon.
Possible giveaways.
All right. The one across the way is going to turn towards Violet, and is going to use Withering Touch.
Is it an attack roll?
Yes.
Warding flare.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage on
Oh. Heck yeah, this is my kind of D&D.
13 and 14, so still a 18 to hit.
this.
Miss.
Oh,
That's it for their turn. Craeloth.
Don't worry, I'm
Okay, well.
probably okay.
Could be fair. Can they be blind?
Really?
Can they be blind?
No.
Are they immune to blindness? I can. You when you are attacked by a creature that can be blinded. Within
This
30
one is
feet.
mine.
Yeah, they can be blind.
Okay, that's not, I just want to make sure.
Well, I don't have anything that says they can't, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
it would be under immunities
That's not
or
mine.
conditions.
I don't have any cleric.
That's a fail, wasn't it?
That's what it is.
Fail if I've ever seen one. All right,
Looks like a piece of double bubble.
Craeloth,
You can
you were down there doing your chambers and knolls.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll a perception check, see if you hear anything?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I'll be talking to the guys, the pirates. If it'd be crazy if someone's like attacking
Let's
us
see.
right now.
Right with you,
You in my head.
right here, I'm going to say it's not that you hear something, you just see like a flare of radiant because it's dark. It's not. And he has casted 2 radiant things. So let's see if you just notice something out the window.
Okay. Yeah, it's a natural 4. I don't know what my perception
I mean, it's pretty low DC, but...
is. Oh, I have a +5, so it's not.
Oh, it was an 8 DC because you casted 2 different things. So, you see a flare. You're not really sure what it is, but you saw something. And knowing Violet, that's something she uses probably in combat.
Something's wrong, boys.
Let's go.
Dash.
All right, so
So-
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to the stairs.
Okay. We got this.
45, 50.
I'm good.
You're coming out
33
this side or
points
this side?
If you went this
Whichever's
way.
closest to where the light would be. Like-
Okay, well, this side was the closest
Okay.
to where the door
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
So right here is 55.
yeah. Okay.
Now where to, Captain?
Thank you.
All right. Bonus action. Can I see what they're doing up there? Can I see the ghosts? Know something going on.
I would say you can't really see from because you just see the bottom of the crow's nest.
Yeah, I didn't see like as I was approaching. Actually, I just saw.
Like you came
Well,
up-
we're kind of saying
came
that you
up.
saw the flash,
Okay.
and then that's
Okay.
what provoked you to
Bonus
go.
action. Summon the echoes. Like right here, just so I can tell what's going on.
Okay.
You stay like. No.
It's what,
Where's
15
wait,
feet?
Where's he? Where's he?
You can be 30 feet away.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Where's the? Oh yeah, somebody broke
Sorry.
our thing last time.
Yeah, Bob Chevys.
Okay. And then I've already used my action, so
Wait, Mitchell's not here. Mitchell broke that last time.
that's it.
Okay. All right. Cole,
What I need to do, Captain? Perception?
you're in the perception check. You're trying to get sound. There's no windows down there where you are. So let's see if you hear something. Let's see if you heard Craeloth yell because there is an open grate. So
Good.
But also, that was Hummerth.
okay, Hummer up there. He's like, oh, not good, Craeloth.
22.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you heard Craeloth say something's not right, and then you hear him poop, poop, in his armor, his plate mail, ching 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 as he's walking.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'll be down there holding a nail for Thrash. Get it right here. Smash my thrash. Oh, God! I don't figure out what that was. God, you got a long way to go. Guess I'll be Dash. That's one.
You can, get on the stairs.
7. Say 8.
Where do you come up at?
Where this is supposed to be like a hatch, a grated hatch.
You're here.
So you would come up to the hatch.
9, 10, 11.
It's 2 to get up those stairs.
Okay, so you're halfway up. Yep, that's right. Right there at the bottom.
Well, I mean, it just costs like if you had 5 more feet, you're technically here. But if not,
Right, I got you.
you got it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll remember that.
Nope. All right.
We will, and he's like, yeah,
Helios.
30 feet to get up them steps. Like, you said too.
Well, of course, you can see the ghosts, right? They're not like.
Yeah, you can see them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
They're
right.
kind of gray.
I've had a stressful week.
Then you're going to take it out on these ghosts.
Wally Wop, let's go.
One spider forward.
Did you call me Spider?
Spider forward. Look at you.
Oh. I forgot what I put this shirt on at 4:30 this morning.
Robert, your attack.
Sorry. I screamed in a fit of rage, if you will.
If you will.
You see,
I
like,
think we will.
the snort with a
May
little bit
I
of
rage.
smoke. The eyes turn red.
And scream. I ain't scared of no ghosts. I get 2 attacks while I'm ready.
You get 2 attacks at level 5.
Yeah, you get
So
2.
yeah, I get 2 attacks. Okay.
No, because you're right. So much you think when you're not raging, you can't get 2 attacks.
Oh, so wait, I can have 2 attacks while I'm not raging too?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was the thing while I was raging.
No.
See, I'm trying to help. That's what he's saying.
Apparently I get +2 damage too, which is dope.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently you get +2 snarky and something else.
Listen, I've had a stressful week. You know what's, there's nothing.
Roll the dice!
First
Don't
attack.
make me text the group again.
But you have what, plus 25 to hit, right?
+10. That's a 16.
Hits.
13 hits. So, I think you're good.
Second attack. That one's a 12.
Hits. You literally have to roll a natural 1 to miss.
I am attacking. Hold on. Because I didn't choose. So evens this one, odds that one. It's odd. So that I'm attacking that one.
Okay.
With both of those. That's a what? A D12 plus 7. First attack.
Oh, dang.
21
Alright.
total.
Shoot.
I mean, the ghost doesn't show pain, but it looks bad for a ghost.
Second attack.
Bleeding
Come
some
on.
bone.
Come on, let's see if I weighted these right.
Yeah, still good.
20 total.
And the
Oh,
ghost,
take it.
Oh, no. That one's wrong. That one's a 17 total.
the ghost is gone.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I can't.
I saw the plus 10.
Okay.
But just as you carve through, the ghost just separates. All right, Violet.
Can I have
Back
a
to my
bonus
turn?
action there?
Yeah.
I just go, bitch!
That's a free action. That works.
Okay. I already used my bonus action to
Rage.
Helios, close your eyes. And my chest plate is going to begin to glow, and I will use my.
I don't close my eyes.
No, you have to roll.
I'm using Ray's breastplate of radiance.
Boom.
Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw.
That works.
There's another bright, radiant light. appears.
6. I'm rolling.
Fails.
Rash.
God, I love my character. I rolled an 8, but I have a plus. I rolled a 16.
Okay, you succeed. He actually had disadvantage, but he fell in, right?
Right.
He takes 7 radiant damage and is blinded.
That like a rocket movie.
I know, it didn't even move. Just 3.
Okay. I just wrote blinded down. I'm not going to dig out the thing right now.
Craeloth closes his eyes too, and then tell him
Bonus action, spiritual weapons gonna bonk him in the back.
What is Ray's breastplate? We need to know if Craeloth's blinded or not.
Third, well, is
Why would you be blinded?
I can't even see him though.
all the creatures within 10 feet.
Okay, you're good. Alright.
And
Pull
then
out the sphere.
spiritual weapon. 22.
It's.
Whoa, 11 points of force damage.
This is just bad. Okay.
Bonk.
Yeah, I mean, they're in bad shape. So, he's blinded. I mean, the spiritual weapon comes down. The ghost
technically
seems.
would have had advantage on that since he's blind.
Yeah. So he's getting that 20. So, the ghost is starting
Roll
to
this one. That's pretty good.
separate.
I mean, it's rolling good. It's just not 20.
It's trash.
This fight was made for me. Put 2 undead right next to it. It's
going to try the horrifying visage again, because since it can't see to attack. Need a dexterity saving throw from.
Dexterity?
Or shucks. Sorry, wisdom saving throw.
I roll real good anyway.
From you.
Oh, I've got advantage on dexterity apparently?
No, I mean
It's
wisdom. I
wisdom.
told you wrong.
Oh.
24.
You're good.
It's almost like this is what clerics were made to fight.
Oh, 15.
You're good.
No, so
I mean, sometimes guys encounters this is the way it is. Alright. Craeloth.
Yeah, he's good.
Why is he stuck in?
Okay, I'm gonna move so I can get a better angle or
But is
view
this
and
one
see if
dead?
there's a ghost.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he's
Grab it.
glued.
No, he's just stuck.
Oh.
glued, sir.
It fell.
Whoever did that needs to go wow.
That wasn't me that time. Wasn't me that time. I was trying to knock him off.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. That's what I was laughing. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm assuming I can see the ghost. I'm like, okay, I need to attack there.
Right about there.
Yeah.
And I'll
Hey,
do my
no,
action.
No, you're good. You can reach from down here, right? Look
Yeah,
at me.
exactly where I'm standing right there, and I'm attacking up there. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Bugbear arms,
Yes.
Bugbear
Those
feet,
broken
bugbear
things.
arms.
Can you climb that thing like a monkey?
I don't have to climb it. I just reach up. And
No, I just
Yeah.
imagine he's a gorilla.
Orangutan.
He's Donkey Kong.
He's like a bear monkey mixture.
Yeah, I'm a bunky.
Bunky.
Anyway.
Monkey Kong.
Anyway.
Monkey Kong's attacking. Craeloth's doing his actions from down there, but then Hummer's following his lead and doing the exact same. It's like a mirror. That's a natural 19.
That hits.
Unless you have -10 or something.
That's a 1 on damage dice, so that's 5 slashing.
Y'all
All it
suck.
took. So
Magical.
use.
Magical?
Yeah, I have a magical weapon thanks to.
Oh, I forgot about
Thanks to the infusion.
that. Oh, yeah, that was me.
So
I want one of these.
You can't have it.
I'll infuse something in
You
mine.
can't have
I just want one of these.
He's
little-
got 2 infusions.
I need
them.
I just want a little.
You got a
lemon
+2
and-
magic weapon, dude.
It's like-
Without infusions, your weapon's better than
Are
mine.
they gone? Are they all dead?
yeah, that's it.
Evaporation.
That was supposed to be a lot harder, but
Well, it helped a lot that I
Let's
did
board it.
40
Let's bring it
damage.
Huh?
Let's bring Borg back.
yeah,
Let's see how that goes
forward
this
back and
time.
see how it goes now.
Suddenly a water elemental comes up from the ocean. Oh, hell.
Water elementals
Small
right now are
Craeloth.
the rival
Yeah.
to this group. So the ghosts fade back into the void. You all were up top after your conversation. Craeloth, you've ran up. I would say at this time, Cole, you have made it to the top deck. What's going on there? Kind of holding your thumb. It's like the cartoons, like.
Just looking over Helios. You good?
I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna get my echo over the crow's nest and I'm gonna swap.
No, you done said it. I made a mistake.
I overshot it.
Craeloth, is there any more on the deck?
Let me take a look.
Roll a perception check.
Natural 4 again, or a 9.
Looks clear.
Roll that one.
I forgot. I need the weighted dice for a second.
There.
15 minutes later, you try again.
Listen, I'm not good enough to weigh a dice, so it would be blatantly off. It would be like a ball pin down here. It'd just be like.
Are you all concerned that we're fighting dragons and ghosts and aqua elementals? I mean, this is like somebody's throwing. I mean, it's like a random chance of these monsters. What is happening on this ocean?
Such a bastard.
Something's wrong with this world.
It's crazy at sea.
No shit. On my way down from Catchfish, we just read books and ate hobbit food. Or halfling food. We didn't find any monsters.
What did you say?
Anyway,
Hey, what kind of
Anyway.
halfling food.
What'd you say before that?
That was their specific group. They were called the hobbits.
Oh, okay.
It was spelled with a Z at the end, so there's no issues with any other names that might be using that.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. We didn't find anything. That's what this is just kind of bonkers to me. But anyway,
Okay.
that's all. I'll echo back down.
Does Hummer come back up here?
Yeah, and then it just disappears again.
I love you to death. You are the satire to this entire thing. God.
Okay.
I love it.
I wanted to make another It's Always Sunny joke, but it's inappropriate.
Like most of those jokes are.
What time is it? Everything all right down there, Cole?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, it looks
I
good to
thought it
me.
was a natural 1, but it's a 17.
I think the
There's
last-
several things.
I think we decided it was like 10, 10:30ish
Read the shit.
at night.
Fair enough.
Like everybody was about to
You
go
wanna trade out
lay
for-
down, and they took like a first watch.
Give me a fireball.
Those are hard to read too.
So you all,
That's better.
you all were taking the first watch for the night on the
Sure,
ship.
yeah.
Helios, are you going to stay with Violet for the remainder of the first watch?
yeah.
Craeloth. So we're beginning. They're doing the first watch. What are you doing?
I'll take second watch.
Okay, so you're going to go just rest for the
Yeah.
time being. Cole,
Go take a short
Going
rest.
to bed.
going to bed. Okay.
Okay.
First watch goes by. That was your all's perception check. Rest of your watch goes by. Nothing odd. In the distance, you can begin to see some lumps starting to form. You would just presume, if you're staying on the correct path, that are some of the far distant lands of Norgel.
I just rolled 4.
But your all's first watch comes to a close. I assume you go wake Craeloth up.
Yes.
Craeloth, you going to go man the perch.
Yep.
Roll a perception check for me, sir.
Can I just keep the 9 that I got last time? Because it was really good. That's it.
Why not?
Oh, thank God. Not made a mistake. That's a 2. Can I keep the 9 that I had last time? That's a 7.
Looks clear.
Oh God. There's a dragon.
I need to know where you guys are on the ship.
Okay, so we're.
I'm down in my room.
Yeah. Do I have a room?
So this is kind of the area. People move around, and so there's some rooms. If you would imagine where you see those rooms, there's more than just that there. There's a lot more. It's just, for
I'm in that room
print,
because it's close to steps.
3D printing purposes,
Next question is: have I been laying down there long enough to have a long rest?
Not yet.
Okay.
This is kind of like a walk. So you are just beginning yours.
Yeah.
So you're getting your first 4 hours now, and then there'll be the third watch. That's when you'll get your last. So Violet is down there in her room. So you all are kind of crossed away from each other. You're up on the perch. You're just asleep in the bottom, I assume, with all the metals and hammers and everything.
Hammer.
Can you... You need to stop touching that thing.
Violet.
I can't remember how I broke that last time.
Did you say, oh no?
So just sir.
Oh no, he didn't.
Let's see. Let's get some Dungeon Crawler audio. Veil of Shadows.
Ooh. I'll have to check out their website.
At
www.pogs.com/dungeoncolorado.
How'd you say Pog? What's
I
Pog?
don't know, I thought some kind of pogs or something.
Violet. A similar dream creeps into your mind, one that you've dreamed 1,000 times before at this point. It's beginning to feel like it always reapproaches in the same manner. You're walking through the same field once more, the rolling waves of grain being slightly blown by the wind. The sky is blue and it is a beautiful day with a perfect temperature. This is home. The meadows of Theophy land. In the distance you see the little cottage of your old home. And then the same crackle occurs in the sky. And the atmosphere begins to rip itself apart. Gray smoke and clouds cover the view, and the dark wave of black mist begin to roll on the horizon in your direction. What do you do?
Just think last time I ran, but this time I'm going to turn around and try to face it.
So you turn and you face the dark mist and clouds, and the land around you. It seems like it is robbing the atmosphere of color, of design, of creation. It's just being absorbed and taken away. And as you stand, the gray begins to approach closer and faster, and then all of a sudden you hear a beat of wings. Lands down in front of you, the golden one. What are you doing, Violet?
Going to face the darkness.
You are ready. Do you believe this?
That's why I did it.
I need to leave this with you, and this is from the goddess herself. I am the mere messenger. But she says, the struggle is heavy, and the reward is light. Brave your mind and guard your heart, for your life changes this night. He takes both of his arms, envelops you in his wings, and as the matter of grays and blacks and the fog and the mist surround you, just rip apart everything that you would know, he spirals upward like a golden light in the middle of all darkness. He flies into the mist, sheltering you with his golden shimmer and rays of his wings. The mist is flying by you, but not even getting close to you, for whatever force he's using is keeping it away. I'm glad that you are ready. We're going to go into the pocket, the deepest pocket of where these mists are. It's something that you've needed to see, but she would not let you until you were ready. You've shown this to me by not running. As you get into this deep pocket of black mist, it's like a small vision. It's all gray and whites and blacks. There's still no color at all. But you see a woman human features, but wearing a heavy cloak and blanket. Can't make out the color. Dark in nature. Her hands are full, and another small person walks at her side, probably a child. The Golden One maintains his distance and flies above the interaction, giving you an aerial view. The wind and mist create a hissing and whirling sound, and it makes it almost impossible to hear what is being said. Roll a perception check.
Is your super tiny for you, dude?
28.
Woo! You hear calmness in her voice. It's hard to make out the exact words, even though it's such a high roll, but you're in the air. It's a little hard to understand and make out. But you kind of you're doing more of reading her. She's calm. She seems very relaxed, but also kind of hurried. She doesn't seem to be worried about what's going on, what her situation is, but she's needing to be somewhere else quickly. You see a lock come on, door opens. Another woman answers the door, and she seems confused. Familiar with this person, but confused at what she's doing here. The figure hands over what was in her arms with a 28. You can see that it was a baby wrapped in blankets. And then you see a man come approach to the door and begin to question, almost like in an investigative manner.
Do I recognize these other people?
So the vision's not, it looks like humanoids, but there's not any features.
Okay.
But you do recognize a few things that may answer your question. This is your childhood house, the one that you've always known. But the mother, she leans over, she kisses the babe's forehead, and quickly turns and leaves with another blanket wrapped and the small child walking at her side. Golden One takes one last lap around. The mist the light goes off, the door shuts, and the woman
Walked up with one small child.
One small child and two handfuls.
Okay. Okay. Left one with the other.
Yes.
Walked away with one.
Yes.
Like a rub down?
And he takes one more lap around as the vision of sort begins to dissipate. And at this point, the blackness and the darkness and the mist and the fog are still there, but you're unafraid. It's more of a, I shouldn't be afraid of the darkness because I am the light. More so than the darkness is going to put out the light. But the Golden One, as he flies you back, it's a strange out-of-body experience, almost like lucid dreaming. You fly over the Oaken Spirit out over the ocean, and you can see Craeloth up on the perch as he kind of is watching around. You think in your mind of Qual and the monastery and the Mother Guthra, and then you're thinking about Newt and everything that went through and his situation that you were a part of, because as you detected his father's thoughts, you learned of just anything that has an emotional attachment to it kind of flashes across you on this journey back. But as the Golden One hovers above where you were sleeping, he says, "Return home when you can. Your mother Rose prays for your return. It seems disease has struck Theophiland, and your father Davin has fallen ill. Know that I am always with you, even if you don't see me when you call. I am there." And he touches your heart as he vanishes, and then you wake up in your material body. Helios, need to roll a perception check.
Heck yeah!
Turn into the mountain light again.
Which one's perception?
Perception.
I was on the wrong page.
Perception is how good you can see, hear, rank, or smell.
Yours is low.
Let's see if I might fix that up. I got a 12. I'm also late at bed. Oh God, I'm still farting. We're good.
Hey,
I'm done.
Okay.
Wow.
So 12?
Yeah.
You are just so tired, you're sleeping, you're snoring, but yes, you probably did put on a light show. Alright. Second watch, Craeloth goes on. Nothing crazy happens. Can you breathe, sir? Nothing crazy happens and it goes on as normal. Nothing occurs. I assume you go wake Cole up for the third watch.
Yeah.
Cole, you're awoken.
Oh.
I assume you go to the perch
Yeah.
and roll a perception check.
Cole, are you working with sulfur down there? There's some kind of stink in here.
I believe it's the next floor up.
I'm a giant bull.
Okay, he is a cow.
Methane.
23.
He's fucking, what's it called when an actor doesn't leave the character? I can't even think right now.
Method
Yeah, he's method acting a bull.
Methane.
So as your watch goes, it begins to, the darkness begins to leave. You're up early, but as your watch goes on and the others finish their rests,
That's full red. Full.
yeah, everybody gets a long rest. As it goes on, you begin to watch the sun rays break over the sea horizon, and you can see some of the lands of Norgeland starting to break in the distance. The lumps become trees and mountains. And at this point, I would say you are getting close enough to where you can begin to see the river delta, and just knowing kind of common about the area, to get to the city of Norgel, you have to go up the Galewind River, which kind of slows progress, but eventually, you'll get there. So you've got about another day of travel.
Okay.
We're good over here.
Why are you moving like my papa?
Because I played softball at 9 o'clock. Didn't get home until 11:30. Had to take a shower. Went to work at 4:30.
And now D&D, baby.
And now we're here.
All right. So you all awake the next day. Everybody gets a long rest.
Something on the roof.
I hear a rapping, a rap tapping at my door, or on the floor, or
motorcycle.
Turn knocking its way in.
all right. So you awake the next day. Breakfast is being served in the eating area.
Where's that at? Okay.
Is it a variety of pastries, or is it we finally got some different?
We got through that.
What's the snake man?
Dates.
Pastries.
Oh, it's a dragon man.
You all have, yeah. I mean, there's still some. They're getting kind of cardboardish. They're a little tough.
I mean, we have anything else to eat?
There's a few from the resupplies of Bilgewater and Cogsdale. You got some options, different fruits and different meats and vegetables and
I'm not eating
eggs.
any more pastries than them.
You're ready for some real stuff. So you all find whatever you need to eat.
That's a long rest, sir.
Yeah, everybody gets a long rest.
Yeah, didn't take any damage or spend any resources.
I used a rage.
And the day is yours.
We're gonna knock on Newt's door. Is he still asleep?
Yeah, you go knock on Newt's door and there's no answer.
You see seawater.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I already got it.
I got him this morning. I'll give her a hello.
I go up to the perch and after I eat breakfast and just sit here.
Okay.
Hello. Hour.
You hear some shuffling from within and the door opens.
I think
You all right, buddy?
You ever seen a bill stick?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out really about this body and I guess get used to
I
the
said,
new
do you want to see my pecker?
part.
Okay. Making sure you're alright.
Yeah. You fine.
Alright, I'll leave.
You should still be back.
Going to the Lido deck.
You seem restless. Like, very. Probably hasn't slept much.
Right. Alright. To the Lido deck I go.
Contemplating
Okay.
life. Come on, let's.
Quite literally.
I don't know what you're doing. Are you coming to me?
I stand over here.
So we'll divide the day up into like morning, noon, afternoon. Well, we'll do morning, afternoon, evening, and night. So during the morning, is there anything you guys want to do?
Does anybody need any messages sent anywhere?
I also need somebody to roll a d20. Who wants to do that?
I will. Hey, Dips. I'll roll the fireball d20.
Roll an 18, please.
What's an 18 do?
Castle.
Castle in the sky. Oh, tell me why.
So how strong is my bull? Can I like throw some? Have you ever seen the cannonball move in like Marvel Comics where Colossus throws like Wolverine or the Hulk throws?
Are you asking
like-
if you have X-Men strength?
Yeah, can I throw somebody to the castle if it appears?
Probably not that far.
It does not appear. It's a 5.
Well, hey. Beautiful sunny day at sea.
Hell yeah, it is.
Better fire.
So,
The bulls get sunburnt. I've not put on SPF.
that's your own lore. You're gonna come up with that.
That's wherever you want it to
I
be.
can't imagine cows get sunburnt though. They're outside.
Also, I don't think
But this game is imaginary, so.
there is suntan one day.
All right, during the morning, Craeloth, anything you want to do?
I'll just go around inspecting equipment, check out the full list day.
Roll investigation check. See if you find any issues.
Alright.
Didn't one of them, we got one of them fixed when we were in college, though, right?
Yeah, investigation. Well, that's a straight roll. That's a 16.
So as you kind of, so you're going to look at like all militaristic equipment.
Yeah,
kinda.
just make sure everything's up to snuff.
You notice a few little things like the ballista cables probably need a little bit of oil, grease on them. So you just grease them up.
Give him some bugbear shit.
The cannons, as you're kind of looking, there's a couple of them that's kind of dirty, just left over. So you patch them up. Sift through the cannonballs.
Get some bugbear elbow grease.
Yeah. The
I bet they
bugbears.
got greasy elbows.
Helios, what are you doing? Morning.
I just ask if anybody. I'm standing up here on my perch, like I'm king of the castle.
You did probably prevent some misfires. Good idea.
I say, does anyone need help?
Your seagull.
No
Out into the world.
I just stay up there. I'm just chilling.
Roll a perception check. Let's see what you see.
Probably not a damn thing.
We need brown
Oh, a
shit.
21.
21. The ocean's beautiful, and you all are starting to get closer and closer to the actual island of Norgeland. You see the navigator and brig begin to start getting the ship into the delta area, and you're beginning to go into the river. So the crystalline blue, pretty water begins to turn into a kind of muddy brown. Violet.
We just send a message to Callie.
Okay.
Send her a spell.
I can do.
You can count for me. You can count for me.
Ready?
No, I gotta figure out what his name is.
I
You
don't know.
got
Yeah,
3
yeah,
candles on
nice.
there. Ready to go.
I didn't know that was a thing until one of the guys I work with plays Magic all the time.
What is it?
A spin down.
Yes, I do know
What's
that.
that? Oh, it goes down as you go.
Yeah.
And so it's a whole lot easier instead of having to search for like 19. Yeah, they
I
said-
never knew that when we were actually playing Magic, but once we started playing D&D, I was like, God, I can't use my Magic dice because there's
Yeah,
spell
there's one side of it.
Craeloth, do you remember what the feller's name was that
Why couldn't you
stored
just
aboard our
forget
ship?
me, though?
Was that stowed aboard the ship?
Yeah, there was a, what you call
Yeah.
it?
Mitchell's friend?
I'm just gonna turn around. Roll!
Is that little boy's?
Oh, yeah.
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 I was gonna say something else. I'm glad that Cole was. I'm glad the medic gave me pigeon this here.
Okay, I'm ready now. Roll jump ship in Cogsdale. Would like support in Verbolgia if you have the manpower. 10.
Somebody count now.
Already asked something. Could use some good spies. I haven't forgot our debt.
I think you said stops.
Spies.
No, some black peppers.
A few moments pass,
That too.
and the old crotchety goblin's voice enters into your mind. Well, strange. I wonder what his plans are. This seems no longer your issue. For Bolgia, why?
She knows what's going on with
I guess she, for Bolgia, why? And then don't like sending far. Will communicate with briganders. That's all you get. Cole, anything we'll do during the morning?
I want to spread all of my, what do you call them? Tinker's
Ashes.
tools.
Oh.
I want to have them all just laid out in front of me.
Okay, so you just
Awful close to the edge.
you take them all out.
it. Yeah, we're on river water
Leave them
now.
all there.
Just look at them.
Just look at them.
All right. Is that what you're doing in the morning?
Yep.
Okay. Craeloth, afternoon.
8 hours. Just
I'm gonna go look at his tinker's tools.
looking at my tool.
He looks at you and says, "Want to see my packer?" Hey, you want to see my packer?
On the back of the boat.
I'm just like,
That's it.
You just walk up. No words. You say
No
anything when he
words.
walks up.
No words.
All right, Haley, that's what you doing.
Same thing. Does anyone need my help?
because now we're in. Are we into the afternoon?
Yeah.
I just stay up here all day. I'll eat dinner, but just stay up here all day.
All right,
Since
Violet.
it's a circle, where's the P corner?
Like off the side.
Oh God.
Have you ever seen a bull's dick?
Violet, this afternoon. What are you doing?
It's the afternoon. Okay.
So that's where it went.
Anybody need to send a message? I can do it like 3 more times.
Nah. I run some ghosts tonight. Better not.
Is anybody else send a message? Go back to me.
Okay. Cole. Craeloth has approached.
I was going to stay there. Got to 80.
Violet,
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
we're back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna go and find Thrash.
Okay.
No.
Is that Mitchell's friend?
That's a little fisher boy we found in.
Little tiefling.
in
Is he still
Bill's Walk.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still making
He's
it.
doing something.
He's down in the bottom decks organizing material that Cole has acquired.
I'm just gonna go to him. Are you interested in learning more about Rhea?
Sure.
I thought he had some background in the church. That's what I was asking.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, then his parents said something at the church or something, or the church burned down.
You know, my parents talked a lot about him, but myself, I didn't get to learn much. So I mean, I would always learn more. I would kind of like to know what they thought and why.
Okay.
Damn Jemima's witnesses.
Let's just take him aside and teach him a little.
Okay. All right. Evening. It's supper time. Craeloth.
No, don't look at those tools.
Spent 3 hours.
Those are some nice tools, man.
No, we didn't speak.
Oh.
Just look.
Yeah, like if we did meet eyes, it was just like. Then I'll go up.
That's a bonding moment.
Yeah. And I'll go up to Helios.
Most manliest falling month I've ever seen.
I'll be like, Helios, you're always asking if everybody else needs help, but do you need help?
I'm still up here, by the way.
I echoed up.
Huh? Oh, you yelled at
I echoed up.
Oh, his echo's up there.
Well, no, we swapped, so the echo's gone now.
Okay.
I just, the echo appears, and then I appear, and the echo's gone.
No, Helios. Helios is good.
Oh, Helios talking.
I love it.
Do you know about the word I?
Helios does. If we're going to turn it into a thing, it's going to be a thing.
Because I could teach you some grammar.
What time did you say it was around dinner time?
Uh-huh.
Are they cooking?
Yeah.
Why don't you go get some food? I'll take one.
It's steak.
I just stand up.
Oh, hell.
I feel like steak on a boat. I feel like a minotaur and like a regular cow are still two different things.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're just half.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's
I'm
cold.
pretty sure in Greek mythology.
It's literally half human, half
Wait,
cat.
I'll look that up here in a second. But I hit the side of the thing and say, Dundee, and just jump off the edge.
Roll acrobatics check.
Yes. Would you blow me?
Anytime.
18.
And that's how far?
30 feet. Is it 30 feet? I don't know how tall the thing is.
Oh, there we go. 30. Hell.
Get real pissed before you do it.
I angrily jump up. I'm going to eat now.
You suffer 6 points of fall damage, but nonetheless, you land kind of with a thud, and you kind of like tweak your ankle just a bit. Not bad. That's pretty far jump.
But he doesn't act like it. He just,
Yeah, you're like.
I walk toward the kitchen, the dining hall, whatever you want to call it.
Does he look like he's limping at all? Like trying to hide it really well?
Performance check.
Listen, guys.
Hey, you jumped off. I think when a soul told you to.
They still have their trade.
Blow me again. Oh, hell, that was 3.
He's trying to hide it, but you see it.
Blade just dragging behind you.
It's just like one hoof, just kind of.
So he is more.
Alright.
so is Craeloth, you up here now?
Yeah, I'll take notes. I mean, I'll take one.
I'll take notes.
We take notes that
I'm
he's
drawing
going
the horizon.
Yeah.
Violet.
I'm gonna go get some food and I'll meet Craeloth up in the.
Okay. Kind of bring a plate to him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, thank you. Steak, huh? Nice.
Yeah.
You can get
I
one.
kind of thought you could kind of cook almost anything when you have magic.
Yeah, that's true. It's good.
Alright, bye.
What are you doing, Cole?
Stay where I am.
Looking at your tools.
Yep.
He said, Violet! Violet! Violet!
Are you like trying to make a move with your mind?
No, I just sit there.
Violet!
so confused at what you do sometimes.
Oh,
I can't figure it out. Alright, nighttime comes. Craeloth,
Yeah.
what are you doing at night?
Well, I've been so good at my perception checks, I'm just gonna keep it rolling.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Keep it rolling. That's a 2 again.
I mean,
You don't really see much going on.
7 total.
It looks pretty clear.
I'm just thinking to myself, I'm doing great at this. And I'm just like,
It'll be real good for some gummy worms.
He said, "Don't see a thing."
You're more going through like
I don't see nothing.
river bottom land now.
Yeah.
The banks
He's got-
are
he's
somewhat
got him
high.
a fake
There's patches of woods that kind of decorate the sides of the river, and then there's meadows,
do we
openings.
pass any civilization, or is it mostly just wilderness on the way?
Back in the papers.
Besides maybe just a fishing hut here and there, there's no like
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
civilized areas.
Boonies
Is it
and
reflective?
stuff.
Yeah,
Bubbles.
maybe like a couple campfires, probably small venturing parties or bandits or something out in the distance. But all right, Helios,
Yeah.
you are currently eating. Finish up eating. What do you want to do before you go to bed?
Don't worry, my patrons. I'll take first watch again tonight and slay any foul beast that approaches.
So you're joined by Craeloth is currently up there when you approach.
Well, bye.
Love you, bye.
Go down.
All right.
You don't jump?
Nah. I'm not a barbarian.
Like this.
Roll perception check.
Me?
Yep.
With another dice that's on sale. Soon.
Inceptive.
Rock on.
Rock on.
Be there!
Rock on.
Or be square.
Located in.
Blow me.
Abingdon, Virginia.
I just wanted somebody to tell you that it
Oh.
AK Landon.
21.
Abingdon.
21.
So kind of similar to what Craeloth was seeing, a lot of just like river, bottom land.
Except I see it better.
Yeah, you see it better. Nothing really stands out to you any different. What's cool though is you're not really used to a lot of this land up close. You've always seen it from afar, and now it's like you're in it.
Yeah, you're
So-
seeing it for the first time.
There's some like birds and creatures and different things that move about. It's kind of like whoa.
Do you like that color?
Right.
That's too like clear for me.
No, I meant the numbers.
Oh, the number? Yeah.
Okay.
What do you
You're
do?
up.
I am going to send a message to my mother.
Okay.
Wow.
Formulate it first though, because I haven't been thinking
Okay.
about it.
What time is it?
9.
What's not like 10 to?
This is like right before we're about to go to bed.
Yeah, so it's probably like 9 to 12-ish area. He's taking first watch, 9 to 1 probably,
I'm gonna go sleep.
or 8 to 12.
No.
Okay, we're just going to wing it, okay? Here we go.
Okay. Somebody got his numbers?
Hey, Mom. Miss
If you
you.
watch the video later, you'll see.
May be there soon. How is everyone? Can't wait to see you all.
16.
Dear Mom and Dad,
I love
send
you very,
money.
very, very much.
I'm so rich that
Quit
it
close
ain't
enough.
funny.
I'm assuming you're gonna send that message up.
Brief response. Val, it is so good to hear from you.
Dear Stan.
I love
I love
you
you,
very,
Stan.
very much. I'm anxious to see you. I can't wait to see you.
Ah! How many do they get?
25.
Oh, okay. Ah!
Should have like 7 left.
No,
If I was counting in my head.
you're like 22.
So 3 left.
Yeah.
Your father is
Now,
ill.
It's me, Stan, your biggest fan.
All you got was your father is.
Yours. That's 3 words.
Your father is.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Your father, eel.
Yeah, your father ill.
Liddy like a titty.
All right.
Titties at the kitty.
What are you? You said you're just laying down
Yep.
on the back of the boat and
Sleeping
sleeping.
on the Lido deck.
Like you edit these, right? Huh? You edit these, right? Here, I've started doing high fives like this.
That's sensual.
Yeah, it is. I've been making
Y'all
some
stuff
faces
tips?
and stuff in the camera.
I've got a little extra folders. Got the guess in there for future endeavors.
At some point during this early nighttime hour, Thrash comes up, and
Oh no.
you notice this, Helios. You kind of look over and you see him. He walks over to Cole, and he like looks at what's going on. Which one's Thrash?
Which one's Thrash?
The tiefling.
Abaddon.
So I'm looking at you.
He walks over and he
You see the 7-foot tall bull just up there going. Swivel.
he says, "Hey,
I imagine it's like
Do I hear this?
So shift your weight. It's like creaking his obvious
I mean, he's roll perception check against his stuff."
Who's talking to who?
Thrash is talking to.
Abingdon's talking to.
It'd be a solid 9.
Now you can't hear him.
On this.
He says, "Hey, Cole," and kind of touches you and wakes you up. I finished separating all those parts down there. Is there anything else you need me to do?
Go to bed. That's it. You're good. Why are you whispering to him like that?
Okay.
How are you sleep? Are you just sleeping on the top deck?
Sleeping on the Lido deck, pal.
I go, what's
Are
our
your
Lido
tools
deck?
still out?
Oh, that's
My
my
tools?
cruise ship.
Oh, yeah.
They're still out.
So do you like pull like your goggle piece back down?
Yeah.
He goes to the opposite side
Don't know boats.
and acts like he's getting ready to go down the stairs, and he stops. And he takes out his fishing pole and just sits down on the opposite side.
Okay.
I like this. Because I'll forget your all's names a lot. Not like your real names.
Yeah. When it comes up and says Robert, I'm like, oh, thank God.
God, I forgot his name.
Now what's going to happen is I'm going to look up and go, hey, cleric.
Been called worse.
Okay. I do nothing. I go back to sleep.
All right. First watch comes to end. Helios, no issues.
What's
I go to bed.
shit? I missed what your name was. It was longer than Cole.
Coaldagim or something like that. I couldn't read it.
Coaldagim.
You gotta wait for it.
Huh?
Are you taking second watch again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna
Well,
take second one.
Or is Violet taking second watch?
I'll take whatever watches on. Cole.
I'll take next watch.
Okay. So you get up there and roll a perception check, Violet.
I sleep in Violet's bed.
Okay.
16.
16.
I'm gonna go.
Oh wait, do we have advantage when we're up there?
Yeah, you have it.
What?
I forgot.
I'm gonna see how high we
I thought we
can
did
go.
last time.
I'm gonna see how high we can go.
Okay.
Oh, 33.
Oh, what the hell?
You,
My
well, you,
team was a 4 on guidance. plus
you are
10
able
perception.
to
Dang.
like count each individual tree as you pass. Anything that you are looking for.
Which
That's-
is impressive. Because we're in a desert and there's only been 2.
That's actually there. You can see, but in all, even just being able to see everything, everything's pretty normal. Doesn't seem to be a lot of craziness going on.
I think if you roll higher than 30, you can see the DM's notes.
See the next. Like I'm looking into tomorrow.
What's the next thing?
Like I can see tomorrow.
I mean, 30 is nearly impossible, and so you would have beat that.
It's what time?
I mean, I rolled a 19 and then a 4 on
Are you
guidance.
like in the
Oh,
real world?
what time is it then?
I didn't know. I genuinely thought you were asking what time it was.
I got the time.
How can you read that?
8:51.
I can read it back here.
I'm proud of y'all.
It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'll be lucky to make it home.
Cole was gonna start like rocking,
Don't get old like
moving
us,
around a
bro.
little bit, like,
Yeah, I know, right?
like audibly, like nightmares. Rocking.
So like uneasiness.
Yep.
Do I hear you?
Hey, whisper over there.
I don't think they're
Do I notice this?
Yeah, oh yeah. With a 33, you would. Yeah.
I'm gonna go cold.
Oh God. Something's going to attack us now. We don't have anybody keeping watch.
I got a 33. I can see sounds.
Thrash. I can see sounds. Thrash is probably not up there anymore. He's probably went on the bed.
Snozberries, man. At this point, Violet's up there just looking at us.
Oh god.
You look like a...
We thought
And
you
I'm
was a
just
toad.
I'm just gonna.
I can see
I'm gonna wait.
infinity.
Kind of wait Cole up.
As soon as he touches me, I'm going to use a cure wounds on him.
On me?
Yep.
So like just the healing energy leaves your body and
Yeah. It's like a wake up. Cure
Okay.
wounds.
Oh, it's in that one?
I thought you was a toad.
Are you okay?
That part.
I don't remember that. I don't know. What time is it? Look, let's take my glasses off again.
Oh, that's...
Oh, I'll wait.
Around 1:30. I've been acting real weird the last day or so.
Is Newt still here? And Craeloth?
Yeah. I just passed Craeloth. That's all I was coming out of here.
Newt is here, right?
Yeah.
He's still
He's
not
in
a
the
Stone Ring. Okay.
I mean, as far as I know, he's still there. He's not left his room.
Has anybody talked to Newt?
Are you really going to make him do this?
Yeah, we've been
Not
talking
today.
Checking it.
Something. What happens when you use the scroll on Craeloth? What did you feel?
What did I feel?
You're a Craeloth, aren't you?
Did I feel anything different than what I would feel normally?
It's just a mass amount of power that you're not used to.
Well, I wasn't as quite strong enough then to do it, so it put a, it was really taxing.
And what about when you added the powder for Newt? What did you feel?
Not a whole lot.
It seems odd that using, I assume Rhea's guidance through you, that Craeloth kept himself while Newt didn't seem to have that option.
Well, I think what happened were two very different things. We had to bring Craeloth's body, his soul, back to his body out of the beyond, where we had to move Newt's body into something else.
See, growing up, falling from the tinker from my mother, using tools always healed the things I needed. But it wasn't until I joined this group that seeing how far humans can take healing past tools really showed itself. I know as for you all know, my backstory begins with Captain Alfie or Brick or whatever you want to call it. That's how we're going to keep it. But can you explain what Rhea is all about?
It's a long story, but
This is time skip for DM, I'm hoping. I'm all caught up on this actually, I'm all good.
okay.
So you just take some time to,
Yeah.
and it benefited you that you went and talked to Thrash about this before, because even you hadn't done this in a while. So some of the stuff, as you were kind of going over some of your like your clerical papers and your notes and your like little journals and whatever you brought with you from the monastery, you were able to freshen up on it, and it was like kind of giving Thrash the crash course, but giving Cole, you were like, it's like you were ready for this moment almost. And so I'm not even gonna make a roll for it. You get a pretty good dose about Violet just kind of echoes all of Rhea's principles. Probably fades into some more of the deeper stuff than you really mean to, but you were just like excited to talk about it, especially from kind of the dream that you've had. It's a different feeling because it's like you've changed from running to embracing. So it's probably like you both leave the conversation. You feel good about what you said and what you told Cole. And Cole, you feel like you were told what you were hoping to be told.
As we get done, I'll pull out a small bottle out of my bag, and I know you said you don't want to tell us any more of your backstory, but I'll tell you a little bit about where I'm from, and I'll just set the bottle down. It's like, that is wine from a little town north of my hometown. It's called Theophil's Draw. It's really good.
Well, I know
my
that's
favorite.
right.
Roll a history check.
The name of the wine is Theophil's Draw.
14.
Not super familiar with the area.
No details.
No details. I mean,
No
you know where
details.
Theophil is. You know bits and pieces of who Theophil was because he's a enamored name that's echoed throughout Manola. And I mean, if Violet tells you she's from Kilanifi, or Kilanifi, it's pronounced different ways, but if you know roundabout where the area is, not exactly pinpoint.
Okay.
No, the region, not much past that.
And I'll just take it and I'll pop it and I'll take a sip. Easy, it's kind of
Won't
strong.
too much.
It's good, huh?
Better anything I've come from.
Work it, put it back in my bottle, or my bag.
Let's give a big yawn. I want to head down here, but I want to go all the way to the bottom.
Okay, so you're going all the way back to like where,
The metal jug.
as you get down there, Thrash has went to sleep in a similar way that you have
Okay.
in the past. He's like cuddled up in between some different and he's done a good job at separating what you want. Something strange you find. As you walk down there, roll a perception check, and you're a little buzzing, some would say disadvantage, from chugging the wine.
Can I kiss Thrash on the cheek? Goodbye.
Yeah.
22.
I love that.
He's my boy.
Is
There's-
it rolled for the kiss or for the perception?
There's writings on the wall
Riding on the wall.
as you go down. It's almost like it's engraved, or it definitely wasn't there before,
Right.
and it is now.
Okay. I don't.
With the perception check, 22, roll a history check. Just to see.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Looks very similar to what you would have picked up when you all were trying to rescue Sultan Hicks. About the drawings. Same kind of style that Newt was doing. And as you kind of walk down there into your area, it's on the walls everywhere. It's kind of gibberish. It's like he wasn't, like his mind is still melding or something.
Right.
And he's attempting to write things out, but he's not down here now. So, but something he's been actively doing something down there. You just noticed it on your way.
Okay. What time is it? Like 5-ish, 4-ish, 1-ish?
Yeah, I would say getting towards the end of Violet's watch, so we're getting kind of towards the 8 to 12, probably about 4, a little bit.
Okay. I want to start, while I'm down there, I don't care if I make Thrash up or not. I want to start making, does Rhea have a symbol of any sort?
Yes.
What's it?
Just show you a picture. It's kind of like an angel, and she's got like her wings that kind of arc above her and touch at the top.
I want to use some of the metal.
It's like a female elf or human wearing robes.
I want to make 3 of them, because I have 3 gems left. I'll make just like the, whatever symbol it is, on like just like little pendants.
Okay.
3 of them.
Thrash must be used to the clanging of metal and stuff, and doesn't seem to faze him. He just kind of rolls. He rolls over, pulls the blanket a little tighter, keeps on sleeping.
Very sleep. That it?
Landon, that's freaking awesome, dude. That was so cool.
Give me inspiration, Heifer.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting it. Even if I did think about it, you're definitely not. All right. Is there anything, or let's see, So, Violet, your watch ends. Craeloth, you're going to take the last watch?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess Violet will come wake you up.
Yeah.
Then you get up top, roll a perception check with advantage. Should have told you that earlier. My bad.
8 plus 5, 13.
Feeling like you used to see a little bit better. Plus, the sun rays are beginning to break over the horizon.
I trimmed the hair right above my eyes.
Yeah, those bugbear eyes.
Yeah, the bugbear eyes and the eyebrows. The hair was in the way. Can I roll? Oh, this is very important.
Okay.
I need to roll to see if I get a beard for my door.
Do it.
I need a bug beard.
That's why you bought the things.
57! You need a 50% chance.
I don't know what happens. You
I
tell
get a
me.
bug beard. Bug beard.
You got a, whatever you want.
Yeah, I didn't have a beard. I mean, I was hairy, but I didn't have a beard. But now,
Braided
Beard.
monstrosity.
You want to braid it while you're up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that.
Does it go through your bugbear belt buckle?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's that long yet.
Used to. I don't think we canceled.
Make the belt out of
Yeah,
the
so
beard.
well, as I pass by it, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna be like, not about.
That's bugbeard.
Violet says, it's weird that he strokes his chest hair like that.
Did he get hairier? I didn't know that was possible.
Violet's just confused before bed. Like, you're probably not going to sleep good now. You're thinking about
She was going to go to bed like on a high
Go
note.
above 20 under stats.
with items or boons.
There's a barbarian skin.
Can? Like just
As you get later levels, your strength and constitution can go over.
Yeah. Does it matter about subclass, or is that just a...
Maybe.
I feel like it's a subclass, but I might be wrong.
I was just curious.
In general, though, it's normally magic items or boons. Alright. So, the night ends. Early morning the next day. Craeloth.
Get the pen, get the pencil. Everybody leave the room, something like
I'm gonna have to find my shoes under the table.
that. I can't hear somebody say message without hearing them like go. You're gonna play to this message. Whatever.
I swear.
Yeah, they are. For some reason, they're throwing Travis. Trying to steal my Crocs.
Yeah,
These things are high dollar.
they look like it's.
In the distance, finally arriving at the ancient city of Norgel.
So now they're
Strength and constitution is worth
You are welcomed by overarching marble bridges and clustered homes with white marble exteriors and a deep blue dome roof that is slightly transparent. Citizens move around the walkways on either side of the river entrance into the city. Several towers and structures reach into the clear sky. The marbled city is an ancient architectural marvel. Several rumors have been told about its creation and age, but nonetheless, the long-standing city was once a city-state, which ultimately became the capital of all Norgel. It's a different design. There's like a kind of marina area on the opposite side of the Galewind River from where the city sits, and you see several different ships anchored and parked in this, man-made marina. Brig and the navigator Titus, they begin to direct and drive the ship into one of the bays there. They anchor down, put the walking planks down, and then you see a lot of the Swashies venture into the city. There's a massive bridge that you must cross. The Galewind River's pretty swift moving, so it's just a beautiful, beautiful sight.
It's amazing. Alright, you said Swatch is already getting their way off deck.
Yeah, there's a lot of them like just going maybe to the town for just whatever. They're ready to get out of the boat for
Yeah,
that.
I'll come down and just wait for the party to gather.
I will find Thrash and I will give him one of the little pendant things.
He's like, Violet was just talking to me about this, but thanks. Puts it on, tucks it in his shirt.
I'll just give him a little pat on the back and go find Tyler.
Okay. I'd say probably as Violet's like getting her stuff together for the day, whatever, you know where she was staying, so you kind of meet her as you all are getting ready to walk out.
As I approach her, I want to like have the pendant on. I just want to sort of shake it and hold on to it. And then whenever like give her a hug or whatever, and then whisper. I'm trying to picture it. It's not working out in my mind either. But he says, as he hugs her, I want him to whisper, "You've changed me, so let's go. Let's change another."
Oh, okay.
I want to go to the bridge.
You changed me, so
Okay.
let's go.
Okay, so you pass over the pendant.
Get steamy.
I thought he was.
I want to keep the third one. I want to have two.
I want
yeah.
one.
Gotcha.
He was just making it obvious, so I would.
Like a.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, did you get a burned piece of paper too? What are those called?
Infusion.
Infusion?
No, I don't have it. Not special.
I forget to figure it out.
You do anything, Father, or do you just...
She says, "Oh,
Alright, so you all exit Helios, what are you doing?
are we going to land?"
Seems like it.
I just. Are we going to land?
Just following the
I'm
train.
just following you.
Alright, so you all exit kind of the marina area. You begin to approach this massive constructed wooden bridge. And it's fairly wide, at least probably maybe 50 to 60 feet wide across. And it goes into this marbled city.
Is Alfie?
Looks like he stayed on the boat for the time being. Probably, or dealing with the marina master or whatever.
Oh, who is it that the quartermaster is the one that like procures the? Is he leaving?
Looks like it. Looks like he's getting off the ship, yes.
And what's his name? Because I don't have the list.
Jariel.
It's not Titus, is it?
Yeah, Jariel. No, Titus was the navigator.
You all were 100% right to circle back. The Minotaur was created when
Don't question
King
Evan
Minos
and or
his
I.
wife lusted after a bull, got boned by it. She had a baby Minotaur.
Jariel, he's a Goliath, yes.
Okay, I will go up to Jariel as we're walking off the boat, and I will tell him, or I guess I'll ask him, how much do we need? How much would it take to get some, premium rations and stuff for the ship and the crew?
Did you say Jariel was a Goliath? How tall is he? How tall is I?
8-ish feet.
How tall am I?
Yeah. Well, take up a 10 by 10 square.
Yeah, I'd say you're at least 10 feet.
Okay.
Around at it. You have to be taller than 6, so anywhere from probably 7 to 10, wherever you'll be. He's like, let's see, we got like 16 inner ranks right now.
Mm-hmm.
If none leave, probably a couple hundred gold to get some better stuff.
Just, I feel like we're going to be on a long haul or next haul. I'd like to get some, good rations, keep everybody's spirits up.
I say 200 gold would go a long way. How far are you thinking?
We'll see how things go here, but Killing Iffy may be our next stop.
Back east.
For a while. For a bit.
I'm glad to be out of Maple Dock. Let's go anywhere.
And I'll hand him 250 gold.
And he said, okay,
Give
yeah,
us some good stuff.
I'll see if I can get the best I can find.
What's a rain? I looked up what minotaurs eat, and it says fish, mutton, and raw rains.
Oh no, mutton is lamb.
Right? How's it spelled?
R-A-I-N-S.
I have no idea what that is, to be honest.
Not unless they just misspelled grains.
Raw grain.
Could have forgot the G. Maybe it's silent.
But anyway, I'm starting a little feudy with
Like
the
the
other giant person on board. And I said, little man. My accent changes every time I talk.
Yeah, kind of.
I've noticed.
Helios demands the best lamb you can find. I'm poking him in the shoulder the whole time. Just like trying to prove I'm bigger than him, even though I am essentially 3 foot taller than he is. but his size. There's not many people his size around, so it's just gross.
He's like,
No, I'm pushing hard.
I'm not giving you an intimidation check.
Huh?
I'm not giving you
Oh, I wasn't.
I'm pushing hard enough to intimidate, if you will.
And I turned and walked.
Intimidating.
He's like,
Non-lethal.
mutton, got it. And then just goes on.
I genuinely didn't know mutton was lamb.
Really?
I just assumed everybody else knew what it was, and y'all said lamb, so I was just gonna go with it.
We got you back, but we got you back. But yeah, he kind of agrees. He's down for some different food. So, all right.
Some raw rain.
He kind of takes off and blends into the crowd. There's some city
So they
sounds.
make flour out of
Flour.
no, flour. They make flour out of rain.
Biscuits and
They drop the R.
Yeah, biscuits.
Biscuits.
Biscuits and Roby.
What kind of rain do you use for gravy? That would just sound like we all had a speech impediment.
I know, I thought about that. I'm not making fun of people's
With the round
I'm sorry, cut that.
I am.
Whole heat rain.
You put flour to thicken it up.
Thickener.
I was just wondering what kind of rain you use for gravy.
Usually,
I hate
usually
people
white
with-
lily.
I hate people with speech impediments. Good. They just seem lazy. Learn to talk right.
There's this.
Unbelievable.
When I was in Big Stone, there was an assistant, apparently before me. There was a couple people there that had some speech impediments. And I'm not talking about minor. And,
I'm just
Well,
assuming
apparently-
let's continue.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah. And apparently the assistant that was here before me, anytime the guy would page on the intercom, right? Because he was in a position where he had to page on the intercom off to, he's like, I can't stand that guy, he's so damn lazy. What are you talking about? He's like, did you hear the way he talks? He's lazy.
Is that a thing people actually think?
I don't know,
It's
but that
speech
just,
impediment. I was just making a joke.
I know, but
I
that
like
just,
sound like an idiot. I'm just lazy.
In
Wow.
fairness, I am raising Henry with a speech impediment because
man, this music from Dungeon Crawler is awesome.
because
Oh, wait, back over there again.
you can go to Head Start for free, but we're above the income line. But if they have a disability, it's free for them to go to Head Start. So hopefully they'll
Yeah.
fix it.
I
That's
know.
what.
I know a speech language pathologist.
Yeah,
I
that's
give
what-
you.
Okay. And,
Travis is
alright,
right,
okay.
though.
Back.
I give you. They give you.
But I leave out letters to words all the time, just so he'll talk like that.
Why use many where if you were to do trick?
You know what? I think I'm over the Office. I think it's overrated. I genuinely think that. Parks and Rec is better.
Yeah, it's better.
And I will say that I honestly think it's always. I was always in an Always Sunny Philadelphia, Always Sunny denier.
Okay.
Oh, he
Okay.
was still looking. I was just kind of.
Well, he's
I was
waiting on
waiting.
you to
Oh.
quit talking.
I was waiting. I thought you were reading.
I was like, all right, we're going back, and you just started something else.
I am always waiting, Robert.
Always wait.
Anyway, so as you guys enter into the Marble City, it's kind of divided into quarters, of course, and you have this crazy kind of reddish purple. I would say like it almost looks like if plastic was a thing, it looks like a big plastic like shell over this entire section of the quarter. You can make it
I feel like plastic.
Magic.
Is it plastic?
Magic.
But I feel like
Plastic?
plastic.
I feel like it.
So they hear the rain in.
So
You just opened another can of worms.
anyway, it's a strange looking, unfamiliar structure. On your left side, or on your right side, there's a lot of very Stammerian style build and flags and guards moving about and around. And then as you look forward deeper, you can see what looks to be like two other different style sections. One has more like windows and doors and kind of like apartment style buildings, while the other side has massive buildings that seem to have a lot of highly sophisticated people moving about. So you guys are kind of in the center of Norgel. Funny enough, there's a map station free maps for visitors because they receive a lot of tourists here. There's a lot of events, a lot of festivals, a lot of things that go on. So you all can have.
Ryder.
Evan,
Do you have a map of Norville?
Evan, again, apologize. Plastic does not exist in the D&D world.
I didn't think it did.
That's crazy to me. I gotta imagine something had to be made out of plastic.
I mean, you can get around it, but technically.
Hey, Craig,
See up every time I
talk about like some good. How many quick start again? How long are we going tonight? How long are we going tonight, Evan?
Every 30 more, probably.
I'm only going to get 2 episodes.
Okay, I'm fine with 2 episodes. Fuck that.
Come on, old man.
That would
This is
put
the
me
only
up
one you
for
have, so
22
we're passing
hours.
this around.
Yeah, that's the only one I have to give.
Okay.
Too much
Ryder,
eating.
Ryder, do you have a map of Norville?
Strangely enough, Violet, I do not.
Okay, well, I'm going to take an extra one and put it in Ryder.
I forgot.
Wait, Ryder, this is usually not how you react when you get a map.
Don't disturb me for 24 hours, please. He's like, Norgel. You just feel like a slight vibration from the
Oh,
bag.
come on.
Ooh, multicolored ink.
We come in here, right?
The pages are always sticking in Ryder.
Yeah, you all just came across the bridge, yeah.
Okay. And where, you said the plastic, the covering, the magical covering is from where?
The red area, I shadowed the ground because it's kind of
Okay,
blocking
okay.
out, yeah.
Is there anything on this map about the tower? Need to find a tower.
Tire.
Tower.
Terror. Do you remember what it's called? Or who he was? I think I wrote it down, but.
He's just the bougie bugbear. I don't know his name. He's in a tower.
As you're glancing at that, as you're glancing at the map, there's kind of like a side pamphlet that kind of gets your attention.
This little tab up here in the corner.
It says, the city and eventually the entirety of the island was named after the uniting king, Norgelir, who united several city-states to become one nation. It has been recently that the Fourth Assembly was called to meet here as Manola became the victim of several deadly attacks from across the land. Now without a king, there was a council of archmagi that ruled the island nation. After a brief negotiation agreement with the powerful and far-reaching kingdom of Stammer's king, Matthias the Great Builder, the council decided it is best for the nation of Norgeland to join the kingdom of Stammer under Matthias' rule, with the agreement that each allied nation under his rule will be provided a court wizard for advisement.
So that's like governor.
Tell us your thoughts. See the local suggestion box, and depending on which quarter you are in, you will find it at every intersection. Look for the golden lamppost.
Whoa, what was that?
There's also a river that flows through the city. Golden lamppost suggestion box. The river that flows through the city is completely clear. It's the Gelwind River. Its streams, you will see, the water is clear as glass. The brightly colored fish and amphibious creatures may be seen navigating about their daily lives as the river and its streams wind through our beautiful marbled city. Enjoy a bureaucratic lifestyle, free from condemnation of who you are. We consist of all races and species and live together as one. Norgel has become a melting pot for all of Manola. We also contain significant points of interest, such as the College of Arcania, the Court of Assemblies, Tomb of the First King, the Sculptor's Ambition Tavern and Gallery, the Stadium, and the world-renowned Shadow Bazaar.
At the sound of the stadium, I get very, very excited.
The capital city is full of life and business, and you will see nobles and business persons and vendors and artists and even royalty stroll its streets. Norgel has become a place of neutrality and peacefulness. Welcome to Norgel.
Norgel equals cultured. That's what that said to me, pal. I want
Go ahead.
to
What kind
find
of stadium is this? Just I feel like I would understand the context of it from his.
You have to go check it out.
Do you know Jimmy
This is hilarious though.
I'm ready for you. I built part of this entire city specifically for you, Robert. You might have to look around the stadium to see what else you can find.
Helios demands we go to the stadium first.
Jimothy-Targus.
Tardis?
Targus.
I should have got Chong.
DM question, is that the dude that set us up
Like together?
Set you up.
Like a blind
in
date?
Maple Dock, the dude with the ring?
That was Simeon Evander.
Okay, I have that now. Yeah, I got that.
Jimothy took over the jewel crafting shop for.
Ah, yeah, that's what
We
it is.
drove one of the sleds and then
Was it Target? Is that the name of the
Oh,
shop?
dude, we left
That was
it
just
on
his
the
last
side.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or pet that.
Can I roll like a history check to remember what this bugbear's name was? It's gonna drive me up a wall.
Yeah.
Like,
The
I forgot to
bugbear.
do my history
I was
check.
in the room. I was in the room. Ryla wouldn't remember this.
Oh.
I didn't
Sorry.
guide myself either.
Evan, I rolled a
24.
0.
I don't think he gave his name. Out of the little projection device.
What? Remember?
Elbow to Craeloth.
I never got his name. He never told me.
Didn't know you.
Did I meet this guy?
His assistant's name is Junetop, but I don't know his name.
So we need to
Just-
find Junetop. Did I?
The
do I know who
Fusion bugbear.
Junetop is?
Where in the fuck do you get these names from? Jimothy and Junetop.
It was June we thought of it. He was thinking on top of his head. He's like, there we go.
Where was I? Is this like goddamn I missed?
No, this is like backstory shit.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
This
this
is a
is
box
all.
that blew up.
Huh?
This is all.
This is that box that blew up.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, but
I bet he blew up.
This is some
Do
crazy.
I remember anything about what the guy said?
It's good.
Like where he was? I know he was in Norgel.
this is
Craeloth
bugbear
has the letter.
backstory. Yeah, it's
Oh, was it a letter? I thought it was just a voice thing.
It was
Well,
a
but I
voice thing,
haven't-
but
I
I gave
haven't-
him the letter.
Wait, we have
Oh,
voice.
okay.
We have
His
holographic
name
projectors.
is
but
not
we
in
want to
here.
say
I just got
plastic
done
that
reading
makes
it while
sense.
we were getting the map or whatever the fuck we were doing. So I wasn't paying attention. So
I wasn't really either. I was trying to find it in my notes.
Yeah, I don't know how we got where we're at. His name's not in here.
Okay. Does it say anything about where he is?
I'm very
Just a
upset
tower.
plastic doesn't exist.
I know the
anymore.
words to say. There's
We're talking about projection, holographic
Listen,
projectors.
there's
You're
a
gonna tell me
tower.
plastic's not a thing.
There's a tower, and there's a fish statue out front. That's all I got. It's in Norville.
Okay.
Yeah, so find the tower with the fish statue, and then we gotta say some magic words.
Well, in 24 hours, I'll be able to ask Ryder about it.
Okay.
There's literally a place on this map called Circle of Towers. That's probably a pretty good shot.
I don't know. Let's not pull the road. When we check out, get this mansion or whatever the hell it's in.
I bet I know, he's probably in the Opera House.
Yeah.
Helios demands the stadium.
You can go to the stadium.
I'm going to the stadium. Whether anybody else follows me, I'm going to the stadium. I've been pushing for this since we started playing.
Is there anything you want to do here, Cole?
At
first, is there a
Helios is
local-
raising his hand.
Well, I know you go to the stadium.
Is there a local
You are
guard?
dismissed.
Yeah, you
I'll let the
see.
teacher.
Pretty much.
I'm just standing there 10 foot tall with my hand fully extended.
Yes, Helios.
Helios wants to go to the stadium.
Go to the stadium.
Do you remember what we said about the word "I"?
Helios does remember.
Use your words.
Since recently joining the Kingdom of Stammering through diplomatic means, much like the Barley Sea, Norgel has welcomed the several platoons of Stammering Sentinels. So you see it's kind of the similar same guard presence. And actually, as you're kind of looking around, you see a fairly large building that looks similar to like what the governing seat in Maple Dock where Ursula would have been. So that Stammer probably has a governor of sorts here.
Like something's not real.
A little more contrasting.
Yeah, some contrast.
Well, I put red in that, thinking it would be brighter. It's the first time I ever used the red in that paint set. Because in tie-dye, there's traditionally it's like red, yellow, green, and blue.
Yeah.
And a lot of the red didn't come through
Yeah.
on the dice. So I was like, okay, red. Like I said, thought it was going to be brighter. It's a little brighter, a little darker. This is pearl black here.
What's the what's the map say about like government?
The map say about government.
Yeah, is
I bet there's a lot of government officials at the stadium.
Well, as the acting ambassador, I probably should present myself.
I feel like I should be
There
your champion
is.
at the stadium.
can go to the stage.
I want everybody else to come witness my greatness.
Hey, you said the word. You're doing good.
Oh, damn. I'm bad at this third person thing. You gotta think.
There
I'm
he
not
is.
used to talking to people.
Assembly Court. There's also Seat of Stammering.
Maybe I'll go there.
Which one?
See the stammer.
Gotta be the court.
The assembly court, that's where all the lawyers are.
Maybe. I was just thinking we already have the support of Stammering.
I really hope.
It's more of an ambassador thing. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
I gotta let them know where I'm at.
Suits.
It's
there-
politics.
What goes on? Do we know anything about what goes on in Adventure Square?
Y'all don't know.
Y'all get done.
Excuse me, grandmother.
Do you know anything about Adventure Square?
Grandmother, excuse me.
You stopping them?
Hey, old lady.
I look at her and go, ma'am, we need your assistance.
What's Adventure Square?
Inventors.
What's Adventure Square?
Where did you find this?
He's from another realm. Don't worry about
From
it.
another realm.
Angus?
Have
He
you ever
fell
seen a
from
bull
the sky.
Oh, 100% Angus.
That's
You
why-
shall not see my anus, old woman.
No, she said Angus. It's a type of meat.
I heard her.
He's,
There's a
he's
G
that
in there.
rare white Angus.
How much you want for him?
6,000 gold.
Ah, shit.
Or if you tell us where Adventure Square is at, I'll let you take it to the stadium.
Oh, well, it's a what? It's in the the Shadow Bazaar that way.
You have the wrong number.
How close is the stadium?
The number you dialed is wrong.
Well, it's in the Brave Quarter. Pass that way.
Thank you.
I have a map of where it is.
I can't read.
Can I touch your horn? Hey,
Nah, we're done with you.
Sir,
No,
sir,
goodbye.
can I touch?
Granny, go on.
She just rubs it. Wow, that's a prize. Boy, you have there.
What God do I serve? I can't remember. It's been months, guys.
Moradin.
I said, you've been blessed by Moran.
My brother, he has a whole field of cows, heifers, ready to be bred.
I have no interest.
Oh,
My brother.
me brother. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, grandmother.
Yes, sir.
Now you're dismissed.
I know where it is.
No, Sonny, you're dismissed.
Thank you.
As she walks off.
Listen to the intelligent old woman.
I think she wanted you to impregnate her heifers.
Trust me, I'm like half man, half cow. They're all cow. It does not work out when it's 3/4 cow and 1/4 man. You just end up with a giant
So you
cow
need-
body with a human's head on it. It's not comfortable.
So wait, were you created?
Just imagine all the combination. And that was the one that came to my head first.
A full human and a full cow.
If
Makes
they're
you-
really unlucky, they end up with just a full bull body and a human's dick.
Oh,
You ever seen a human's dick on a cow?
never seen that.
Just imagine just.
It doesn't matter how big it is.
Hey,
I mean, it could be massive. It could be massive for a man, but I mean, on a bull's body, it just looks like
I can't see it.
it's just, yeah, it's tiny.
We've seen this happen.
It.
Did you?
I've witnessed all of history.
He's not lying.
It checks out.
You've
Were you
seen
a part of that?
all of history.
Once.
What do you mean by that?
Everything. I just watch.
Have you seen what happened to my homeland in real time?
I would
You
say
didn't do
real
anything
time
about it?
this.
It's out of character.
Did you see what happened to the bugbears? Did they go willingly to Satonia, or were they captured?
My guy's an idiot. We're gonna have to ask the DM. If I've seen this.
You know, history. That's history.
Roll a history check.
I'm getting out Chongas for this. I feel like
Get
it's
Chongas.
important.
Guide him, please. Guide the man. The bull man.
Touch him.
What's
like,
that mean?
On his hip. You get that D4.
You can get that in D4. Yeah.
That's on D4.
Where's the big Chongas D4?
On my D4, I rolled an 8. That's good. That's solid.
Yeah.
That's
Better-
one more than
better.
it would have been.
Yeah.
Well, that just negates my -1 history.
It's a straight roll.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hey,
It's 16.
Yeah.
Well, you roll 2. Yeah,
This
it's not
roll means
rolls.
like nothing. I don't know if it's high.
He's just rolling by his
Maybe.
thinking, isn't it? That didn't fucking matter.
That's a 3. I don't care what it says.
So, previously you had a lot to watch.
Oh yeah, that's why I assume it's going to be.
Chances
I've
of
seen
you
all of history.
Watching the specific spot at the correct time to see this event would be slim,
Right.
but you beat me.
Heck yeah, dude.
What?
So your question was, what?
Did they go willingly or
Were the bugbears willingly going onto the ships to be taken off land, or were they
You can
forced?
text me.
Manticled.
You can
Yeah.
text me the answer,
Chained
Evan,
up.
and I can filter it through my brain into Helios's voice if you would like to not give a direct answer.
I'm not going to do all that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, you could have kept it short. Like, yes, he did see this, and they were taken willingly, and I could have been like, oh, that.
Well, yeah, you still can do it how you want to do it.
Oh no, I was just, like I said, I didn't know if you wanted to give my
But the,
answer.
were they going, so I guess were they going willingly from Giant's Tooth
Yeah.
to the Satonia
Yeah, 'cause
Mountains?
I'm still under the impression, I don't know if they left as slaves or if they left as pirates.
It looks as if they were being sold.
Slaves.
So.
So how? Wait. I think more of what he's asking not is if they're being sold out. Did they go, or were they essentially captured and taken?
They were captured and sold.
That makes me.
Was it a
I'll
glorious
answer a
battle?
question.
It was very one-sided.
Bugbears, fuck.
Yes,
Just kidding.
I remember these bugbears.
That's right.
For both.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I remember these bugbears in Formosa. They were come upon like death in the night. These men that attacked them. I don't know if I'm telling the story right, by the way. If I'm not correct. These men
It's
came
life, man.
of the night
Goalies.
and just beat your people down. Not much of a fight. They looked pretty
weren't,
weak.
They weren't prepared.
And
So they were taken by Goliaths,
Oh, yeah.
not by tribes.
Well,
well, age right.
they were.
Essentially.
Triton was involved.
Where is that?
The first character I played in this campaign, I'm imagining, I don't know. They were taken and forced onto a boat.
Did you see?
And then I averted my gaze to another place in time.
You didn't see who was the captain of that boat.
No. You've got to understand, it's just such a short, fleeting moment to me. This life you all live.
How old are you?
Old. I've seen all of history, my friend.
Only parts of it.
Yeah, you see.
Well, I'm only one person. I am no god.
But you keep saying you've seen all of history. You've not seen all of history. You've just seen what you happen to look at that moment.
I like to think I've seen
Throughout
the
the course of
important things. through
Well, what if
history.
there's two important things happening at the exact same time?
Well, I've seen one of them. How do you not understand?
but you said you see it all. It's inherently
I'm
false.
enough. That's enough. So we're done.
It's theoretical.
Okay.
Robert.
Imagine it as you're looking through a window.
Hey,
No, don't bring back windows.
that was awesome.
Okay. Let's go. Do you want to go? Just go to the stadium. Get this out of the way.
I mean, yeah.
To the stadium!
Cold drink.
He's
that you would
earned it.
like to drink.
God, no.
We're gonna put this in the queue. We're gonna queue this up.
I feel like we need to place bets and like quintuple our money.
Yeah. Last time we bet on you, you lost.
What did
Yeah.
you bet on me for? It's because I had a
Drinking.
terrible roll.
That's
I have
the
a
game.
20
Because I did
That
that.
is
is why I
D&D.
lost.
I had a 20 constitution. I have a 20
You
constitution.
threw up after one beer.
That was just water. It was a cleanser.
That was
You just notch me at the bottom of the list. I'll be the floater down there. Just whenever we get there.
Do you have something you want to do here?
Not anytime soon.
I'm pretty sure that there's a church of Rhea here.
Praise to you.
It's back. Oh god.
He just praise to you. And snaps out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird.
Was that another moment from
There's
history?
churches here, right? I remember this correctly.
Wait a second.
No.
Doesn't seem to be
I thought there was.
So, okay, all
Okay,
of
never
our
mind then.
campaigns,
Not a very religious town.
all of our
City.
campaigns, right, happen in the same world, correct?
No.
This is all mine. I think this is the first campaign you ever played in mine.
Dang it. No, I played the robot happy face medic guy.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, because I just called him the robot happy face medic guy.
It was
I have no clue what his name was.
Frankie or something like that.
No.
It was some normal
It
name.
wasn't happy, was it?
No, it was a normal person name. Randy.
Randy!
The next one's going to be Mike. Okay.
Now I'll just do what Evan does. The next one's going to be Remothy. Maybe have a ram in there.
I want to do that. You're not.
Okay.
Maybe a ram.
To the stadium!
All right. So as you guys begin walking towards the stadium, I'm going to pass around some of the Brave Quarter. The stadium sits on the north side of the Brave Quarter. It's kind of on the bottom side of the college quarter. So
about $5 a month worth of map right here.
you see like a big, massive. You see a massive billboard, and it's got some, I wouldn't say propaganda, but it's got some super pro stammering things.
That would be propaganda. You're explaining propaganda.
Therefore, propaganda. All right. It's got a lot of pictures of stammering troops that are mostly looking to have coastal cities behind them and the island nation, and it's got a lot of things of we protect our own and blah blah blah, all those type of things. There's some other papers and notes, and one of the news articles pinned to the billboard says King of Stamrin has long disliked the pirate nation of Setonia, calling themselves the Covenant. It seems that Stamrin has begun preparations to launch an attack from the southwestern shores of Norgeland.
But where are we reading this at?
It's like a billboard, just kind of in the Brave Quarter facing the main kind of walkway.
Is there anything else on the
I
billboard?
just feel like there's a lot.
It's
It's like strictly like city announcement thing.
yeah, it's just like a kind of city announcement thing. And you see some people handing out flyers and different things.
The town crier out there.
Yeah.
Do we have paper?
You got paper.
How,
Yeah, I got
how,
paper.
how large
Got
is the
paper.
town crier?
How much paper you need?
I need one. I need one
I run
paper.
over to the
Bigger.
town crier and pick him up like you would a toddler
Yeah, she had
and
paper on.
start shaking him going, where is the stadium? Point me to the stadium.
That's ours. This way.
It's
This
on
way.
the map.
I
This
sent
way.
him
This way.
I sent him down.
Sorry. Here, take my money. Go away.
I have no need for your money, puny human. And I just pat him on the head and go, I lean over really close to him, like face to
It
face.
seems really
I
intimidating.
go, thank
I
you.
must get a roll for it.
You hear somebody. He turns around to like one of his other town crier buddies. He's like, I want 50 gold on that guy.
Don't. He lost it. He couldn't
What
drink
did
one
you
beer.
You said Norgeland was preparing to attack the Covenant, and where of Norgeland?
Looks like they have begun preparations to launch an attack from southwestern shores of Norgeland.
Southwestern.
I want to take Craeloth's Crayola marker and paper or whatever. All right, need job, find boat in dock. Open spear.
That's it.
That's it.
Find the boat
Slap
in dock.
Slap it on there. Cover up some other stuff. No big deal.
Find boat in dock.
Open spear.
You see that there's kind of like a calendar of sorts, and a couple events that are marked on there is the 4th Assembly monthly meeting is going to occur on the 5th of Elda.
Do you mean Gelda? The 5th of Gelda.
Elda.
Is it January, April? Sorry.
On the 5th of
Helios
July.
dies.
Rocks fall, y'all.
He goes, and out of the sky!
One meteor kills all of you.
No, just me. Is a
Fourth Assembly's meeting.
Size of a pea.
yeah, it just went through straight through my skull.
It did roll on one thing.
I know.
That's going to
5th
occur.
of what?
Elda.
And I would know that is how far away.
Tomorrow.
Is this Fifth Elder about the stammering, Lieutenant?
No, that is the 4th Assembly
The
monthly
fourth
meeting.
assembly, yeah.
You would know that, like, Nico was it's all of the court advisors that are assigned to each of the nations that have kind of joined or made an alliance with Stammering.
Do I recognize any of the names?
They're not listed. There's no names listed.
We know only Nico, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see, I've witnessed all the history at this point.
You
That
can't
just
remember
work.
anybody's name.
Oh no. I've witnessed all of history.
Well, how does it work? You look down and they say, "Hi, I'm Nico." Here I'm
You
gonna
would
do
know. You would know that the
There's several names over.
the half-blood congregate court wizard is Master Keyray.
I mean, you gotta imagine, like, a lot of important things happened during World War II, right? But I imagine he would just be watching, like, one thing during World War II.
You watch
Like, not everything that went on during World War II.
You're watching like Western Australia at the time. Like, there's not a lot of shit going on over here.
Plus,
Why is everybody so upset?
basically if you think, without giving anything away, common day issues was not really your thing. You were specific
Right.
into what you were doing. But regardless, you see that there is Unification Day, where the residents of all of the city-states became one nation because of Norgel, and became Norgel after King Norgelir united all of the city-states. The festival is a 3-day event that has contests and theatrical shows
It's in Firefly.
within the legendary built stadium.
Let's start today.
No, it doesn't start today. It starts in a couple days, a few days. The events include storytelling, athletic and acrobatic contests, comedy shows, all leading up to the grand stadium event called the Challengers Tournament. The Challengers Tournament, it gives a small little piece of knowledge with it. It's based off of how King Norgelir almost completely united the several city-states of Norgelin by calling out their best fighter in a one-on-one duel. King Norgelir fought against the bravest warriors, wisest leaders, ravenous animals, and even once in an all for one fray.
Any team tournaments?
Completed every challenge. He
Maybe
was
they-
A
presented
few
with.
people who might be faded.
Just a few of them?
He was presented with at the beginning.
No, we messed it
Yeah,
up.
you messed my brain. Completed every challenge. He was presented successfully successfully united the city-states under one nation. There were some issues at the beginning, like the siege of Lytton and the drowning of Zundar. You both would know Lytton and Zundar, or all of you all, just as cities within Northland. But the king prevailed. Roundabout different ways that you all know.
I feel like I can take over the world if that's how we're becoming king.
I don't think we'll be king with eyes.
The tournament draws brave and strong challengers from all over
He's level 20 rogue.
to compete
He doesn't
for the
Fighter.
20,000 gold
How do you all
prize.
know that?
Whoa. Wait up.
That's our other characters in their campaign training.
The adventures will come.
Trained him?
Like,
That's cool.
we'll get to it. Well, yeah. There's a 20,000 gold prize for the win.
One-on-one team combat.
One-on-one.
Ah, shit. All hoping.
Nonetheless,
Just
as you all kind of walk
fewer
around,
rolls when it's one person.
the city is a happy place, and it seems to be a retirement home for people of all types from all over the world.
This is Fort Lauderdale.
The city itself is divided into quarters. You got the Brave Quarter, the Inventors Quarter, the Living Quarter, and the College Quarter, which is what your map depicts.
Oh, those are my people.
What do you guys? So just going on.
We're going to the stadium.
As we're walking.
Are you all going to enter the tournament? Are you all going to enter the tournament with me? No.
I mean, honestly, I feel like we would have better if we wanted to win the tournament. The more people that enter.
God, that'll be so fun. Please enter the tournament. I say that as Helios. It's not a fight to the death, correct? I'm assuming
What
you
if we-
cannot use weapons.
All
You can?
what if we
Weapons,
all
magic.
enter the tournament.
You don't always fight people either. People enter beasts.
We put in money against Helios. Then if we have to fight Helios, throw the match. Say I'm too scared. Look at this guy.
I want my thing to
We're
be
boosting
like-
him up. Basically fixing the fight. That's not what I was going to talk about.
How much is that? I'm assuming there's an entry fee. How much?
You ain't there yet.
Okay. I didn't know if it was.
You all are walking like
Excuse me,
Craeloth.
grandfather.
Hey, burger.
How much is it to get into the fighting arena? What's the entry? You look like you put in a scrap or two.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Go to the young.
I'm talking about back in the day.
Oh.
Look at that.
We need to start doing hey middle-aged man.
Yeah, there's like a really buff dude walks behind you.
Do I
Like,
know?
no, grandpa, come here.
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm your uncle.
I lost my razor.
I don't get what you all are referencing. What is that? What? I lost my razor.
We're just making it up, bud.
Oh, I thought that was a reference to something.
No, he's real hairy.
From the character that you drew.
I already forgot who you are.
Do you know how much it costs to enter the arena,
Oh, no.
the stadium? You look okay.
I'm sure we'll find out when we get there. And we make our way to the station.
Come here, young man.
Hey!
I need a young boy.
As you all get closer to the stadium, the sounds of trumpets and drums and lutes can be heard echoing throughout the city streets and alleys that lead up to the ancient stonework of the stadium. Crowds gather around the betting stands and concessions while the sentinels keep a close eye on the monetary exchanges and suspicious patrons that are entering in the grand tunnels that lead to the bleachers and seats.
Suspicious.
So, do people ever accidentally die in these tournaments? Like, I'm just trying to see if I goring rush somebody and kill them, will I be in trouble?
No, there's medical personnel and stuff.
Okay.
What about them is suspicious? Like this is some fixing shit like I was talking about?
I mean, you don't see anybody suspicious. It looks like they're just keeping close eye for suspicious activity.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I didn't mean to say
My bad.
if they came out suspicious patron, and they're just looking for suspicious.
So I'm gonna come in cocky as fuck. It's like, your champion is here!
And over
Express
you,
there.
by some sort of
Really, that's why he
magic,
acted so
a
straight.
thundering voice is
Why are you
heard.
acting?
Greetings, competitors! Welcome to the stadium. If you are wishing to participate, come on down to the northwestern entrance to pay your dues and receive your color number card.
How much?
Please come all, for there's a limited number of spots, and it is first come, first serve. If a spot was not reserved beforehand.
How do you reserve one?
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. And even, I run in the right direction. As soon as he says limited number of spots, even I run in the right direction, odd I do not.
He heard it. He said.
Here you go, Lord Man. Here's that.
What is that? What is it that you just handed him?
Mine.
It's
a flyer. Can I see? Because I'm assuming I wouldn't. Okay. Even right, I run in the right direction. Even right direction, odd.
Wait a minute.
No. I run the wrong direction. Trying to find the entry table. I just run in the wrong direction.
I thought it was a 20,000 gold prize.
Well, it is.
This is 1,000 gold.
What? Let me see it.
Grandfather's back.
Must be a misprint. This 20,000 gold. No worries about that.
You've been giving me
Still 50 gold entry fee?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a misprint though. That's free, isn't it?
I'm panicking at this point because I don't see where to enter. I start yelling, "Fire! What's wrong with
Do I hear it?
He's
I
right
don't know
there.
how far away.
I mean, y'all are in vicinity.
Oh God.
That the other way.
I start pushing people out of my way, running toward the right.
All right, so you kind of head toward the northwestern
Yeah,
entrance.
where it is.
Upon entering the weathered white stone architectural phenomena, the breathtaking view of statues surrounding the spires and pedestals that make up the back of the wall of sands.
What are
And
they
this-
made of? Marble. The marble? There's not enough marble in the world for this champion. And I'm just...
People of all kinds move about the structure, all ages, races,
You're talking to
statuses,
anybody, you're
classes.
just talking to yourself.
Myself.
You see, they're still undergoing some stadium prep because the actual events aren't going to take place for another couple of days.
Aw.
But, don't get too excited.
Robert just got so sad. Not Helios.
Yeah, let's come here half cocked and ready to do it.
You see a gnome riding a mule with a chained grater making circles in the sand to smooth it out and gather out any kind of rocks that could hinder someone.
His name Greeter?
His name's
Greater.
His name's Sam
What's he
Bodie.
talking about?
Like a grater, like a baseball field.
He's a Zamponi.
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jam.
A low wall is all that separates the battlefield from the first row of bleachers, which will be filled by spectators that are eager to witness the next path of the champion. The champion, once finished and is crowned, will have his statue sculpted and placed upon one of the spires or pedestals across the backside of the stadium, forever represented.
It's probably tobacco.
Are you here to register? Anyone?
Me!
How many spots are there?
Oh, hang on, let me check my
Your
notes.
champion is here! I just pulled up.
We have about 7 or 8 spots still available for taking.
I pull out a handful of gold. I'll let you determine how much it is and just slap it on the table. I have 502 gold.
Let's roll these dice. You lay down 94.
Okay. Hold on, let me.
What's your intelligence?
What,
Yeah.
9?
Makes sense.
not. It's a little below average.
-1.
It's like,
I just slap it down on the table and go, I enter!
Yes, you see the guy's like, yes. Robert. There is a bracket.
Helios, there's a bracket.
Helios. There's a bracket.
Whoa.
Jesus
First, you
Christ,
need to
this
roll a
is gonna take
d4
while.
to determine what quadrant you are in. The reason why this can't be,
Okay, I
you know,
guess.
like today is because I got to fill all this in.
Oh,
Sorry.
let the beat it!
Oh no!
Dang.
Next time!
1!
You're in quadrant 1. Roll a d8 to determine your
not
seed.
good at just fighting people straight up.
He said it was 6. Well, he said we could use anything.
I know.
Magic, weapons.
I know, but one-on-one combat's not my shtick.
Me neither, pal.
I think Craeloth probably could.
Yeah, I'll
I think
throw
I'll
down
be
50
snacking in
gold.
the
I grabbed. Are you all behind me?
No.
Sure.
I want to be like good 15 feet away from you.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
a good idea.
right next to you.
I'm there because I know you can't read.
I grabbed. sorry.
Sound it out. Sound it out.
But ain't no, no. So I grabbed both of them too. I said, they are entering as well. How much more do we owe you?
Well, the
I grabbed
each,
another handful of gold and smacked it on the table. Sorry. I'm really
If
excited.
he wins, I'm taking the money.
you lay down 50 more gold, exactly.
Wow, that was really good.
Look, actually,
Are you
6.
entering, you said, sir?
Yes.
Need you to roll a d4 for me, please.
Okay.
I like to imagine everybody in this world just carries
That's a
around
one.
a set of dice in their pocket.
1. Oh, roll me a d8. Let's see where you fare.
Oh.
What if it's the same thing?
God, I hope so.
1.
The 1 seed.
You're a
You will
one
meet your
seed.
friend in the early rounds should you both advance.
Oh, we'll advance, and I grab him. And I'm just tickled to damn death to be.
So, like, if you both win your respective matches, you will face each other the next match.
This is good.
Are you gonna do this? No.
Any other takers?
Violet's in too.
Violet.
I had both of them.
Come on,
I have-
come on. You don't know what you're capable of until you enter the arena.
That's a pretty good idea.
I have both of them. And I told them I've slapped money down. I don't know how much. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's too little. But I said we're all 3 in the tournament.
How many fights do you do per day?
They are scheduled
Apparently done.
for 1 hour. Once we start, it's a consecutive fight every hour, throughout the night, throughout the morning,
So-
consecutive.
Oh, I'm not gonna be good.
If you fight one fight, an hour later you fight another.
No, we go down the list.
Oh.
The first round consists of
Are you trying to
16
carry a great
fights.
axe?
So
I'm
if you
Steve
fight,
already.
16
I'm not
hours later, you're
proficient
fighting
with
again.
the
That don't mean
great-
nothing to me.
Sorry,
I
consecutive
wouldn't get my
days.
proficiency bonus.
16 days later, you fight again.
When the contest starts on the morn of the third day from today,
Okay.
the
Proceed.
I think we've all agreed we're going
The
to
7th of
solid
Elda
days.
is when this tourney.
Oh, the Elda. Okay, now I'm with you.
7th of Elda on Thursday. No, I'm kidding. On the 7th of Elda is when the competition will start early morning. There will be 16 matches that day. The next day, the 8th of Elda, early that morning. There will be 8 matches.
Okay, so
The next day.
one fight per fighter per day.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, we can't
Okay.
have
Okay.
walked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
smoke.
Smoke. It's gone.
Smoke, boy. I can rage in every fight.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, I'm going.
Yeah, violence in the tournament. I've done paid everybody's entry fee.
No, you're short.
6 gold.
I say, how much more? And just slam another handful of gold on it.
I'll just grab it and I'll count out 6 and just pocket the rest of it.
So how much gold did I throw down?
9,000.
34.
I got 28 gold.
All right.
You're already making a net positive.
My Mistress Violet from
Killing it.
Killidiffy. Roll a d4.
1.
I pissed my pants. No, literally, I have to pee so bad. 4.
In quadrant 4, roll a d8. Let's see your seed.
Hey, that's pretty good. You're on both sides at least.
Arr.
Feel like a good old win in there.
7.
7 seed. Are you sure, my half-orc friend?
I'm not close. I'm back that way.
I gotta start. Cole! Cole! There's more spots, Cole!
You see a couple more people come up, and this one guy's like, yeah, we enter in my pits.
I push him.
Stop! Don't touch me.
Him first, and I point to Cole. I look down at him. I was just a regular person.
Yeah, that's a regular guy.
So he enters first.
Would you want to enter? You guys want to play?
Can you use any items you want?
He's going
I
through
turn
some
around
stuff.
and go, your mama raised a bitch, homie!
I'm just not going to react. Just do what I'm doing.
All right. You see a few less people come up, and they fill out the remaining spots. Remember, 7th of Elda.
7th of
I-
Craeloth, you are fight 1.
I turn and smack the table and
Get some
say,
tuning exam by
Helios,
I ask,
you are fight 2.
I ask for the rules. of the
Violet, you are long way. With your tournament spots paid for and rolled, you have entered the great city of Norgel. We will be back in a week, 2 weeks, to see what awaits. Goodbye.
Guess what? We're not fighting in that one either.
Huh?